Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. This is the audio test. We will be starting soon. Please let us know if any of the two commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want both of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want everything to be just perfect for you. Man, throughout that intro, I bit my tongue, and I tried so hard keeping my composure all the way through. Raise hand, get banned. Nah, raising hands is pointless because it's Twitch chat, but not ban worthy. As long as you're raising hands by squaring up, because you know how it is. You know how it is. Welcome to the chat, JP, Penny, as always. Good part of the family. KSG, welcome as well. Good hit coming in from downtown. Ramen is here as well. I don't think I said ramen yet. Yeah. We got Capricorn saying, I am interested in seeing some Nurse Valentine action. Well, have I got the news for you? That is the only type of Valentine action you will see in this game. Can I use the bathroom? Yes. Is that a Cranku? Indeed it is. I am the Crank Machine, yours truly. Joining me today is, I have no idea. I should actually ask, because I don't actually think anyone concretely knew who was going to be commentating with me. Getting a voice might nerd. Okay. I shall wait for the family to join me.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Chilling.
That's good to know. Penny joins in too.
Oh, hello.
Why do you join every call as muted? Is that like a thing?
This one has a story.
Okay.
Kind of. Do we have time for me to tell a quick story?
We have plenty of time.
You'll enjoy this. Okay. So, my charger wasn't supposed to come in until March, right?
Sure.
And then Lewis texted me today, like, "Hey, it's here."
Oh, you
And I
shipped
was
it to
like, okay,
Lewis's?
sure. Yeah. Well, he had Prime and I don't. So.
But he can just put in your address.
Yeah, that would have made sense, wouldn't it?
It would make a lot
Anyway.
of sense.
So I left the call and it put me in AFK, so I got muted. But anyway, I put the charger in and nothing fixed.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, freaking gosh dang, I'm gonna fix this.
Okay.
So I looked it up again,
Uh-huh.
but I accidentally used. This is really dumb, but I'm glad I did it. I accidentally used like the Windows search instead of like a Firefox search,
Oh,
Okay.
and there's some like Lenovo apps started popping up, and I was like, oh, I haven't tried those yet. So it turns out
Uh-huh.
to fix the problem,
Yeah.
yes.
you need to install 4 different apps that you can only find on the Windows App Store, and then
What?
click a button that says "Charge my laptop."
What?
Are you fucking serious? Is that real?
Yeah,
See, this is why anytime I buy a laptop, the first thing I do is a clean installation and immediately remove anything Lenovo related whatsoever.
but that's the problem. Okay, that's actually what screwed me over, because that's why it wasn't charging, because I removed it.
Oh my god, bud.
But like, okay, so what if you installed a Linux distro? What would happen?
If I installed what?
What if you installed like Linux onto your
I
computer?
think you're just screwed.
I remember
don't-
there was something with like the generation after mine of Lenovo laptops where like you had to flash the BIOS or something to like
Oh yeah.
do shit
It
like
came with an outdated BIOS?
something. I don't know what flashing the BIOS means. I just
basically
remember
means
reading
upgrade.
that on a. I remember just reading that like on a forum. I'm like, is that my laptop that I just bought? And it was happened to be the like next upgraded model, but then I think it's now on all Lenovo laptops.
That's
Oh god.
You gotta like
That's
flash the BIOS.
Disgusting.
See,
Tell the
Lenovo is
other
one of the
kids.
3 brands of laptops I recommend to people, but
No.
then you have to deal with crap like this.
Don't
Yeah,
don't
and-
recommend them.
No,
And they're
well, I mean,
Chinese, and
it's-
that means they're disgusting and gross.
Lenovo's are such a good compromise between an Asus and an Acer. It's like just so perfectly in the middle that I recommend it. I can't help but like.
But,
feel
like-
if you don't want to chill for an Asus and you don't want your laptop to only last a year like an Acer, then you just get a Lenovo. It's like the perfect hybrid.
Okay, but what if I
That
want some
works.
A6, man?
What about A6?
What if I want some of those on my laptop?
Like, why?
Because sometimes my laptop needs shoes.
I hate when my laptop goes.
If you
walking
want a
around
laptop with
shoes.
shoes, there's that one Asus machine.
know,
with,
please.
there's that one RG series that literally comes with a liquid cooling clamp. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, those things? Really?
It looks
imagining it in the shape of
so
sneakers.
stupid.
Yo, but do it have shoes?
I mean, it's basically a
Can
shoe.
it walk?
You'll have to take it with in the bath with you because its feet will get dirty.
Considering how much it costs, it better fucking walk. G Fino, thank you so much for subscribing to Twitch Prime. I greatly appreciate it.
Oh man.
Thanks
means
for
a lot to
subscribing
me.
to Twitch Prime. It's good.
With Twitch Prime.
you,
Did I say to Twitch Prime? Whatever.
you said Twitch Prime.
Okay, well, thank you for subscribing to Twitch Prime and also with Twitch Prime
Oh,
to
A-
us.
Amazon thanks you.
Yeah,
On behalf
thanks
of
you
Amazon,
plenty.
let me thank you. For...
Let Blizzard give you all the monies and like free rewards in Hearthstone. But much more importantly, thank you for supporting the stream. All the money that gets donated to the stream goes towards either improving it or much more likely towards trying to make up the prize pool that is at the end of the month. Most of it just ends up going out of my pocket anyway, but whatever.
It's a lie. I literally just spend it all on drugs.
He tries to.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's actually Kenji's drug fund.
Yeah.
He buys the good stuff like
Yo, I
Swedish
picked
fish,
up a teenth today. You know what I'm saying?
ravioli.
Yeah.
Can you afford a teenth with all of the money that we've collected so far? Because the answer is no.
How much money do we have?
Like $20.
I could.
I love that's
I could not swing a teenth with that.
I want to point out that's
Catch
$20.
that
Well,
ravioli.
it's like 20. No, actually, after that subscription, it should be $28,
me
and that's
get some mac and
$28
cheese
over the
with
span
ravioli.
of like 6 months. I want to point that out.
Okay, I could swing a dub then.
Help yourself.
I could swing a dub sack. Like,
I feel like those kids in the class that are like laughing when the teachers aren't listening.
Like the ones that are snickering because they get like.
Yeah.
one time my chemistry teacher was just behind me while I was explaining to my friend why you can't make bongs or you shouldn't make bongs out of like aluminum cans and shit. And then, but like she didn't say anything even after I was done because I'm like, well, either you can stop me and give me detention, or you can admit that, or you can just deal with the fact that I smoke weed because I'm fucking 17 and I'm trying to have my friend not get Alzheimer's and I'm the best student in your class.
She was
I knew
actually
you
too
were
busy taking notes to even hear that.
Right.
Well, no, we were doing like a lab thing, so she was walking around.
Nah, I meant like taking notes on why you shouldn't build a thing out of aluminum cans.
Because Alzheimer's fumes have been causally linked to Alzheimer's.
No, I know that. I'm saying
Indeed.
she was taking notes.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Could have been taking notes.
She
Joke's
thought
dead,
Breaking
'cause I had to
Bad
explain
gave
it 3
chemistry
times.
teachers a bad name, so I was like, well, you have no fun in your life ever.
Give love a bad name.
That's a song.
I hate Bruce Springsteen and Bon Jovi. Fuck that aspect of New Jersey.
It's the ravioli season. I don't this.
That's good to hear because I am a Nurse Valentine main and I have been busy practicing 2 different specials again and again and again and again. They are number 1, EKG Flatliner, and okay, so that's a super. Specials
What's Dead on
are
Arrival?
Indeed.
the ones without a super flash.
Number 2, that
unless you're
is
serious
Dead on
on
Is
stage.
that Scalpels? Or is that level 3?
Then number 2, Dead on Arrival. DOA is level 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just call all the level 3s level 3. I don't actually know what any
Yo,
of the
can
names
we
are.
can we
Same.
fuck this tournament and just play DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball 2?
No.
No.
Come on, man. I want to see the titties.
I
I'm trying to see the whole titty.
there's like means to that are significantly easier than actually like playing DOA.
Yeah, but can I
Don't put
see
yourself
them
so
significantly
try to
more
butt
fun.
fight themselves? This is the closest I'll come to Keijo, man.
Then why don't you just watch Keijo?
Cause it's over.
It literally does everything for you.
Yeah, I know. I need to
So is
interact
Dead
with
or
it. so I
Alive's
feel-
budget. It's also over.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I've actually never played a DOA game in my life.
Apparently they're decent. I disagree. They're just like imagine MKX but like twice as clunky.
Ew.
Yeah, basically.
Didn't know that game
What
could get
crank?
more clunky.
2 times 0 is still 0.
I didn't know
When
that.
you start
I
with
didn't know
your
NRS
fucking
games could get more
MKX
clunky.
controls.
I like it.
9 was significantly clunky. Well, 8 and 9 were both extremely clunky. 8 was.
I mean,
way-
8
Yeah,
and 9
it
are
was
like terrible, like almost borderline non-functional games. Like,
Don't
Nine's
do
fun
it
to watch,
that.
but it's not fun to play.
yeah, like
you
those games are like
love
extremely.
9.
That was still in the era of like broken ass NRS games.
Cyrex had Touch of Deaths just for
Yeah.
because he has unblockables that are meterless. Okay, sure.
Tag
Up
1
until
Oscar had
well,
it
it was
too.
pretty much
Yes.
up until MKX. Like it was like from 4 to MKX where they're all like pretty bad, right? Like,
4 to MK9 because MKX was actually good.
Yeah, MKX was
Yeah.
like the first one where
no,
I
that's what I'm
touched
saying. Like
it, I
MKX was
immediately
the first
this
one
is a
where they're
good
like, oh,
game.
this isn't that bad, and that's
Yeah,
good.
MKX was legit.
Or I guess Injustice was before MKX, right?
Yeah,
That
Justice was good too.
Yeah.
It had some broken stuff, but but can we talk about MK versus DCU, the best fighting game I've ever seen?
No.
Dude, I need to have my fucking. I was watching a Baphile like commentary on a fucking old ass tournament
Dude,
of
I
it,
love him. I love
and
him.
I'm just like, this looks like the most non-competitive game, and
It's
but
the
people
worst
are just so dedicated to like MK that they're like, no, we're gonna play this competitively.
Dude, freaking MK versus DCU. If you wanted to EX your move, it was a just frame, and then you had an EX move. It didn't
Was that
cost
the one with
anything.
Freddy?
No, that was 9.
MKX was
yeah,
not
no,
balanced.
really.
MKX LOL was also not balanced. No, MKX
What?
is just
MKX
never
is
been
balanced?
balanced. MKXL is
Wait,
like okay.
What?
I think it's okay
Wait,
balanced.
what?
I don't think it's like super balanced.
Even the top tiers had bad matchups that were like not awful characters to play outside those matchups. Gosh dang,
MKX
Kung
was
Lao was
like-
dominant forever, and then someone just picked Katana.
I mean,
and it was
like I
okay.
consider balance when every character has neutral tools to deal with like they will be completely different and unique neutral tools, but there'll be neutral tools that they can use to outplay whatever matchup that they're in. That's why a lot of times in
Most
Skullgirls-
most games don't have that.
Exactly, I know
It's
most
fun,
games don't
but-
have that. That's why in Skullgirls, just before Beowulf came out, like Beowulf, and if you exclude Beowulf and Robo, it was considered extremely balanced, and everyone's general rule was not like play this specific team or play that specific team or play this combination. It was very much like play whoever you want and then learn the matchup, because Skullgirls was as close as to balanced of a fighting game that you could get to at that time.
Also, people watching, pro tip, while we're talking about these non-Skullgirls games, check in.
Oh yeah.
I think
yeah.
one person hasn't checked in. I think it's
Here's the
Crystal.
check-in button.
Also, if you have not signed up yet and want to sign up, I highly recommend it. It's
Oh,
a fun
let me-
tournament. It's
let
fun
me in there,
time.
coach.
Right.
Let me do it.
Who's
You do
casting?
not want to play in a net play tournament. Don't fool me.
Yeah, I know, right? It's fucking
I don't
bullshit.
know. I'm just here to be like, hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
JP's trying to see the whole titty.
I already have. What do you mean?
He is the
Something
whole
something old M Shadow.
That sounds like a very hard life. I don't know, man.
Wait, what changed about cat heads?
Something
Something
cathead, something old. I'm
Uh,
sure.
Oh, the CAD's changed.
Catheads used to be 1 meter.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
And
cat
now,
heads used to be 1 meter.
and now it's just
that
1
was
meter
vanilla.
when you run double fucking middle
Maybe
like
SD.
most people do.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter.
See my double point.
Nothing
to be honest.
practically changed.
Catheads should just be a level 3. Like, there's no
No.
reason it's a level.
It should be a level 3. What do you mean no?
Mike is-
No.
Mike has
It's
said on
not
Twitter,
broken,
I think
it's
that
fair.
Mike has said on Twitter if he had another patch that like he
Would make
would
it always
probably
cost
make it'd make it always cost 2, and that Bella would always spend the meter before the flash on
That makes
level
sense.
3.
I like
Isabella,
that.
you can grab her out of level 3, but then she doesn't lose the meter, which is kind of
Yeah.
stupid.
You can sweep her out of it too, I think.
Nope. Hyper.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's right. Oh yeah, never mind. You can like fuck her up out of it, and then it's like, well, she keeps 3 meters, so it doesn't matter.
And also it's like plus.
Yeah.
Well, you can
And
make
also-
it minus.
Also,
enough
he said
to
he'd
super slow.
probably make Bayo's tag like a little bit slower.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
Did he actually say this?
He
I
said,
thought-
well,
he
he
kept
didn't,
on
he
talking
didn't say
about how
that on
it's fun.
Twitter. He said that to me, like in person.
That's so interesting because, like, publicly he's always said no, Beowulf's tag is perfectly fine. Because what he wanted was it should be unreactable if he's facing you and you're in the corner, because then it comes out of right behind the screen and immediately hits you. So it should
Oh
be
yeah, I'm sure
unreactable.
that would
Yeah.
still be real, but like online right now, in most like common like having like pretty normal lag situations, it's still like really hard to react to, and it
Yeah,
shouldn't be that hard.
You
jump on a
basically
read.
have to do
That's
it.
how you beat it.
And so like, yeah, it'll be easier to react to offline, but who the fuck cares about Bayo raw tag offline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
I don't
literally an online only strat, and like it gets like really annoying because then you can have these like really good. I mean, you can. What I do like about it though is it lets you set up these sick online strats where you just run like double Bayo or squiggly Bayo, and then just do the super and cross up thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is
Yeah.
that if that's the case, the problem is that at high level, if he did make it slower, it would not make a bit of difference at high level. And at lower level, it would improve the player experience from anyone who's playing online. It's strictly
If you can't
a
beat
game.
Splooge's raw tag facade, you're fucking up. It's so easy to bait out what he does, but maybe I just say that because I played him all the time.
What did Mike Z say about Robo in general?
She
I
did.
don't. I think he said like maybe she needs a little bit of tweaking, but he's mostly fine with it. Like he didn't have any ideas.
At
Like
Frosty, I got Mike Z to scream, "No, Squiggly is fine," and I felt betrayed.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think he's largely happy with how the game is. Like any real change that he'd want to make besides like these small tweaks that don't affect anything really, like he's like, yeah, if I want to make the change, like the Undizzy change that he wanted to make, he'd have to just make a new game or
Yeah.
like have continued development on this like 5-year-old game.
There was also the very different super jumps, I remember, from when he was experimenting and nobody liked it. Well, specifically the Asian audience didn't like it.
That was before I was playing, I think.
Was that actually before you were playing? I thought that was during the grand beta during 2016.
Was it?
Yeah,
I don't
it was
remember
around the same
anything
time
about
as the
jumps
Undizzy change.
changing.
I think it was like right before it.
What was it?
Basically, super jumps gave you a ton more velocity and like launched you above. And
I
a lot
don't
of people
remember
didn't
that
I don't
changing.
remember this.
It was
I
only
also
there for
don't
a week,
remember
and then
that
everyone
being
yelled
a
at Mike Z to change it back. And then Mike Z's like, "Well, this is a
Really? I don't-
crowdfunded game, so I don't get to choose to keep it. But if I make a Skullgirls 2, you better fucking believe it's gonna be in there."
I
I
was kinda
don't.
not playing
okay.
during Grand Beta,
I don't
so-
remember that at all, and I feel like I would have.
I also don't remember that at all.
Because
Okay.
Fuqua got a lot of changes to like her air game, so
Hell yeah.
I feel like
It was one of the
Was
first
that for all
changes.
of
I
the
thought. It was like
changes?
right before the half on Dizzy change, where he's just like, "I want to try
Really?
for this one
I remember
weekend,
that.
like have only half on Dizzy,"
I
which was also really cool, by the way.
was it
But, like,
half or
it-
was it 140?
It was like
It
it
was
was
half.
140, so it was like almost half.
Yeah,
I'm just saying half for
basically half,
simplifying
yeah.
it. Was it on 180?
No, remember the 2 days
it was
that Giant Step had armor?
yes.
That was a
Those,
fun assist.
that day was great. I was,
That was
really
so
happy about
bullshit.
that. Whatever.
Remember the day when Parasol has 10 heavy punch
Amazing.
freaking vortex them to the ground?
Remember the
Yeah.
day,
Right?
remember the day that Mike changed the Lenny thing? Fucking Lanba figured out it was completely broken. Triv figured out it was completely broken, both in one day independently of each other, and then it never got changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember-
no.
Remember when Mike Z thought Squiggly was too good, so he removed her instant overhead? I do.
I don't.
I
I
was
don't.
betrayed.
I
And then
don't-
she
I
added
like
it
that.
back because Yaya bitched at him for a week straight.
So wait, who's casting right now?
Me
anyone
and
else
whoever
know?
wants to. Kenji's already in the lobby, so it's up to Kenji if Kenji
Yeah.
wants
Okay, you
to.
can do it then. I can
Yeah,
test out my battery.
I'm just head out.
Yeah, he's playing. JP's playing anyway, right? So
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
JP's playing, so.
Get out! Oh, who signed up? I might play actually.
you're gonna play? There's,
I might.
there's only 6 people signed up. I think you're fine to play. Like it's not that long.
Fine, I'll play. Okay, good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see more good Skullgirls, and Penumbra is still probably my favorite Parasol to watch. So
Penumbra's Parasol is really fun to watch, especially when he's like going, or when she's going full like quick match murder mode. Know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the best like at all, especially since you he don't play that much no more. But like, fucking the it's still like my favorite to watch just because all the cheap shit is done. That's all it is. It's like you just do all the like really cheap shit, like the super cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just and that's what it is. Like he just plays so simple. Like obviously Liam is just like the best Parasol. Cadenza does like some really crazy shit and probably has better set play and definitely has better neutral. And like Lanba has it just completely oppressive neutral with Parasol that like you really feel like you can't do anything about. Fenster's like Lanba except a little bit worse. No, I'm serious. They play almost identically when it comes to Parasol.
I give Fencer some time. As much as I don't want to admit it, Fencer is a pretty good solo Parasol.
No, he's fine. I mean, like, there's a stream of me just getting, like, fucked up by him for,
Yeah,
like, the entire time. I'm real drunk in that stream.
I also popped into the call. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I said.
Yeah.
I think I corrected
playing-
you when you were, like, totally shitting on me for some reason.
I was, like, playing real bad. Like, but, like, I was also, like, he played really well that time. He was just, like, in the right spots. His spacing was really good that night, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I think, hold on, let me refresh, because both Penny and I think one more person wanted to sign up.
I
Did you
wanted
go-
to sign up.
I mean, you're not going to. 2x4, are you going to sign up? Just say yes or no in chat. You got, like, 20 seconds.
Yeah, fucking... Yeah, well, I forget what I was gonna say. I can do the thing, because I've just entered that one time, win, and then fuck it up.
All right,
And
so
then-
I got good news. Bio is checked in. I got bad
Sweet.
news. Crystal is not. Where are you, Crystal? Let me add him
Uh,
in Discord.
Yeah. Give him the time of day. Yeah, I've actually been like kind of feeling playing this game again. I
Yeah,
think
it's so
just-
exciting.
I'm like, I mean, you saw like I played like pretty well against you last night. Like I was just like, all right, you want to see me try?
I literally did not take a single game off of even your sandbag teams. That's
Hey, no, what do you mean? You mean
That's an
my
all-time
twin, my quadtuplet brothers? You mean?
no, it's very obvious that your double needs work, and also you don't have a pain wheel, and also you don't have a fortune.
What? My pain wheel is amazing. Fuck you.
You want to go back and watch those replays and tell me it's amazing?
Yes, because my pain wheel is amazing.
Fucking dropping every 4 hits. Not
What, that's-
4 attacks,
that's-
4 hits.
That's the reset. What do you, I'm doing this. I'm doing the safe jump.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm doing the safe jump every time.
No, when I'm in the corner, sure, but like there were times where you just like didn't attack.
What do you mean?
and
The
just
safe
would whiff.
the safe jump works mid screen.
Does the safe jump involve
It's-
you whiffing an attack?
No, it's stand heavy punch hits, and then you do fly forward medium kick, and that's a 1-frame safe jump. So that beats almost everything in the game. It loses to what's it lose to? It loses to SSJ and Daisy. That's it.
How the hell does anything Pinwheel does lose to Daisy? That's crazy to me.
Because it lands. And you're pressing a medium
You
kick.
can't on reaction just cancel the flight?
No, it's too fast.
That's crazy. You have
'cause you're already
so
landing.
much
That-
time.
This is why, but that's the thing, it can safe jump literally everything else. Like, you do Fenrir, you do Death Crawl or anything, like, literally it just beats it. Like, it literally just, like, you put out a hitbox, and if they reversal, you block it clean. It is a real safe jump in this game. It just, because SSJ has fast enough startup and has armor, you'll actually hit it, and so then it'll, like, give you the hit stop and all that shit will happen. And then Daisy just because you land and have pressed a button.
Alright, so Crystal's here. I'll just check in for them because they're struggling to figure out how. Whatever, we're done. We got it.
I think 360 might, but you could, I think, just do 9 instead, and I think you'll be okay. I forget.
I don't know neutral, so I'm just gonna take your
It's
word.
literally the only pain wheel reset I know is a thing. Like, and there's no mix up to it. It's literally just like because they can just push block it, and then you're fine. But if you have a pressure assist like you should on pain wheel, then you're fucking Gucci. And then you can actually mix up off of it really easily too on the same route. And then you can do an unmashable, I think, version of it also, like
Really?
you can do a version that's slightly more mashable, but then you get a high-low off of it. But I don't know how to do it like with my hands.
Yeah, oh wait, so you know like the inputs, but you don't have like muscle memory.
I've seen it. I don't know. Like I haven't looked at it and been like, let's try to do this in training mode.
Right. I gotcha. What I also got for you is the beginning of the tournament. Everyone is now checked in. I accidentally clicked a thing, and challenge is a very broken website. Let me start this tournament real quick. Oh wait, I should have probably shuffled the seating. Who cares? It's fine. This actually looks perfectly fine, honestly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. We are now live and going to get started. We got a 7-person tournament, which is pretty normal for us until the big money prize pool tournament, which will be next week.
Salvio.
Just look forward to that. It's going to be exciting. Maybe we'll have some big names show up for that sweet $50 prize pool. But for now, we are just getting points for favored seeding during that tournament. This week we got a decent-sized round 1. We got 3 blocks, so we'll just go in order. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's get Facade on stream later. So let's get Crystal, Penny, Missing No, and Gr8 on stream for round 1.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. So we'll just go in order. First block on stream will be Mega Missing No versus Gr8. On deck is Crystal versus Penny. Bio versus Facade, please handle your set off stream. Remember guys, if you are participating today, please join our group chat, which can be found by typing !BG8 chat. Click that link, click join chat on the right hand side. You don't have to be a part of our Steam group, but if you want to, you get notifications whenever we go live, so that's kind of cool. Either way, just make sure you are in our group chat so we can invite you easily to the stream. If you have one of us on your buddy list, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it still makes things really convenient and streamlined if you do join the group chat. So join the group chat, stay in there while you are still in this tournament. Remember, it is also double elimination, which means there is a losers round before you are eliminated completely. All of losers will be off stream until losers round 3. We're probably only going to have top 4 on stream.
The 4 of you who have me added, you know what to do.
Heck yeah.
When life gives me lemons, I make beef stew.
Why?
Because Andy Milonakis is great.
Oh, that's the lore. Right,
have you never seen the Andy Milonakis show?
I've not seen Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh,
I want to,
pretty good.
But like it's also really long.
The Andy Milonakis show?
Wait. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. What are you talking
That
about?
was an old MTV show, like an MTV2 show.
Never mind. That was not what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah. He still looks exactly the same right now, but he's like 40. Because he has some sort of congenital disease.
Really?
Yeah, so he literally still looks like he's like 12.
Ain't that just wild?
But he's 42. Yeah, he was in a rap group with, do you know who Simon Rex is, aka Dirt Nasty?
No.
Okay, he was first a gay porn star, then he was an actor, like he's in a Scary Movie 3, I think.
All right.
And then he became a rapper, and then also Riff Raff, the Peach Panther, King of the Codeine Castle, who's became famous from being on season 2 of From G's to Gents.
I don't think you realize how little I understand pop culture, but go on.
Yeah, so basically, it's Andy Milonakis, like a shitty B-list movie, C-list movie star, and a reality TV star all made a rap group together.
That sounds like a party.
It's pretty great. it's hilarious, man.
It ain't gonna be as great as this next matchup coming up. Gr8, who has been practicing a Bayo Robo, an interesting team combination. Definitely not the worst. You got some stuff you can do there. Versus Missing No, a player from the good old days.
And Mega Man's been playing this game for a minute, right?
Yeah,
like he's been playing this game longer than me, right?
Mega Missing No's been playing since the original release of the PC release.
Holy shit! Really? That's what, like 5 years?
5 years, yeah. Around the same
Jeez,
time
I'm like about to hit like 2, I think, like in the spring, like late spring.
Congratulations. That sounded facetious. I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah. Damn, but this game's been out a long time.
Oh, well, here's the double smash. Yeah, cloud assists is a little spooky.
Yeah, he tried to go for that wacky conversion because when you go for the air conversion, it can drop given the route that Mega Missing No does. I think Spike has one that like just doesn't drop though.
I mean, Spike's got Spike being a solo battle player and being a top.
Yeah, he needs to have a fucking corner carry, like a full happy birthday route.
Yeah, I mean, like, you basically have no excuse to not have one. Like, what other tech could you possibly be learning that's, like, also practical? I don't know.
Got to just make more Val resets, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
I do like how he's been doing this recently. I wonder if he was, like, super slick, if he could get, like...
He can get the last hit. It is possible.
If he could get, like, a vial. Like, if
Oh,
he could get a vial in between all that.
Oh, jeez. I don't think so. That'd be kind of really cool, though.
Because I don't, is he doing bypass into pillar, or is he doing heavy into pillar? I'm not paying super close attention.
I think it's heavy into pillar. I'll pay attention for next time. Heavy into pillar sounds like something Missing No would do. Or just down back into pillar.
Oh. Jump medium punch cross-ups is how it happens.
Oh, wish the grab gets push blocked, does not react in time. Grabs do have incredible amount of recovery in this game.
Yep. Can't punish that cleanly. I think you could have maybe with like a timed beam super, but that would have been pretty tight given the height he was at.
So Bayo,
But yeah, we can just do this all day. Because even if he eats an arm, who cares? Like, just beam him, and then he gets impatient, gets the opening.
Yeah. And Bayo has to use either Gigantic Arm, or a very, very unsafe approach is just simply Blitzer, but that requires, like, I don't know, some quick weaving on your part as a Bayo player. It's just tough. You can always
normally you don't want to risk the arm, but one, you know Gr8 can't deal with the zoning and doesn't really know the timing for arm, and then two, at that health difference, like your 3 characters are at full health, this Bayo's at like half, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, and there's also the fact that like Missing No isn't really doing safe beams, so to speak. He's just kind of throwing out beams, and that's mad punishable, especially with Gigantic Arm, which has so many iframes. I think dash blocking, though, is probably the best approach Gr8 had, but Gr8 was just so low on health, they didn't really have the time to do that.
Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty big skill gap in terms of just player versus player.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, just Missing No has so much experience, and Gr8, from as far as I know, just started playing about 6 months ago. So
yeah. Yep. Interesting that he went forward with the beam assist. Like, not that it was bad, just super uncommon round start.
Mm-hmm.
I fucks with it, but like again, just super uncommon.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Oh yeah, it got push block out, so he didn't time his IED approach right to kind of bait it out, so his momentum didn't get canceled.
I mean, medium punch got him a hit. Didn't matter because couldn't continue the pressure.
What else is new on Robo? Interesting. I don't like that because they can come down with a button. Okay, so and like, I guess Robo does have like decent anti-air game, but I still don't like it. Unless you're gonna put that head immediately.
Whoa, a disconnect? Did one of them crash?
Okay, so you're seeing that too? Okay. Did it just freeze for you?
Yeah, it just froze for me. Now it's back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, same. Alright, that was weird. Oh my god, the trip guard! Trip guard was sweet. Dude, that conversion with the jabs, good heads up thinking. He was ready for that. He clearly practiced that.
After the sweep, you should be able to... I think Robo's sweep is convertible, isn't it? It's like the only sweep where you can do that.
Yeah, because it's a medium.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't convert.
Yeah, at the very least, you can convert with Magnet.
Yeah.
But yeah, raw sweep doesn't put them into knockdown like most other sweeps do.
It's really cool. One of those things that give Robo a interesting option against armor, though she doesn't have enough things that break armor already.
She needs it though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like her sweep's not even that good. It's still pretty slow.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can always power cancel into stuff, but like it's never fun.
Yeah, I'm glad they normalized the vacuum qualities on all her shit too, because that was really making shit inconsistent for her, both in neutral and in combos. That was something she really needed.
It's so cool to see people use like light danger as an actual anti-air now because of like the invuln hitboxes and also because of the normalized vacuum effects.
Yeah, honestly, I think like you should kind of just get good enough to use a crouch jab.
Oh, nice bait. Empty jumping in the air.
Yeah.
A lot of Robos in that distance would opt to use like an aerial beam and like double jump and get out of there.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, are we just gonna spend the 5? Or are we just gonna get out of there 3 into 3?
Okay, 3 into...
Yeah, 3 into 3.
Alright.
I would cancel and go for a burst bait.
That I could do there.
Okay, that we did, but you have to space the crouch strong.
Yeah, you can't just dash into it.
Oh, that was a pillar opportunity.
Counter hit, frame trap with the DP.
He could have pillared that.
I'm not sure what they were pressing. Just like
Oh, tier into hold forward, I guess?
I'm not sure.
He had the
Must have-
frames. So this isn't great, actually. Oh, no, mistimed your cross-up.
Okay. Oh, jumping medium punch gets the hit. No surprise there.
Damn. Yeah, that was actually pretty good for Gruesome, because, like, the health total was just one touch anyway.
Yeah. Honestly, if that 50-50 wasn't, like, slightly...
Mistimed. Yeah, that would have been game. Because you can only just OTG into super at that point, and it doesn't matter.
If I remember correctly, it was like 2.5 meters what Gruesome was sitting on, right? Gruesome had all the resources.
Yeah, so what, he could have just done, like, pickup, you know, OTG pickup, like, slam into fucking arm, and that probably would have been his whole health bar. If not, it would have put him on, like, 2 seconds left, and then you're fine, because you can just arm again for the invuln and kill the timer, or airwolf for the timer, because Robo can't get up there.
She can get pretty close, but she needs time. She gains height very slowly. The double jump helicopter. Especially because helicopter is based off of, like, the...
What skin is this? Is this a reference to something?
What, the green one?
Yeah.
I want to say yes, and I can't remember what.
Yo! Autocorrect crouch low.
That's wild.
Or crouch short, rather, not low. Oh, it's just... Because all lows except for peacocks are fucking crouch light kick in this game.
Yeah.
Like, every character's
other than
fastest
sleeves.
low. Yeah, every character's fastest low.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I know, like, Beowulf has a standing low, and fucking, you know... Parasol has forward strong and all that shit.
And Peacock's freaking crouching light kick is an anti-air instead of a low.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm calling that low, but then, like, crouch light and DBZ isn't a universal low.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I fucks with it. No, I like it, because mids hit chicken blocking, so...
Yeah. I really like how, like, even the very simple normals really add individuality to the DBZ characters in DBZF. Like,
Yeah, welcome to most fighting games.
Well, in Skullgirls it definitely does too, but like
I
it's
don't
just
think
certain
so.
things are universal. I mean, like there's more universal things in Tekken. You really want to talk about that, right? Because like
Oh, I like Tekken.
I love
dope.
Tekken.
We need to play more Tekken.
Yeah, sure. I need to read
That Robo skin is Vector Man. Like the Smash player?
I doubt it, because unless the Smash player looked all green, I'm gonna say no.
I mean, he plays Yoshi.
Oh,
Wait, is Vector Man like a game or something?
I thought it was like a thing from like Marvel.
Oh. Is it? I have actually never...
I'll just look it up.
What the fuck? Vector Man? Vector Man's a Marvel character?
Let me just look this up. Oh no, it's actually just the Genesis IP owned by Sega. I lied.
Okay. Vector Man is a very old game. Okay, yeah. Thanks, JP.
Yeah. Thank
Was
you,
that
old
3?
man JP. That was 3 games.
Jesus.
Missing No took that. I believe that was 3-0, right?
That was Trio, no Forest.
Yeah. We'll just leave it at that.
But yeah, he did the thing. I mean, Guru had some life in the second game. You saw some movement, some light in the eyes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the second game especially like looked really, really close. It was just a little bit of a timing issue, and that could easily be adjusted going forward if Gruesome stays calm and like plays the best he can from the losers bracket. And he will be playing off stream until loses round 3, so he doesn't need to win one more game if he wants to get back on cam.
This game is so fucking like small that it has Vector Man and Vector Man 2 have the same Wikipedia page.
It's not the most uncommon thing, but yeah, I guess that's true.
No, like it's not like a series page and then there's like one for each game. It's literally just like Vector Man has both games in the same Wikipedia page.
Most small games have that though, like right? Especially because like Genesis or earlier era, it's not very often that they have their own game unless they have like a huge societal value or something.
Yeah, this game looks so 90s, like just the box art.
Yeah, I'd go as far as to say even 80s.
It came out in 95 apparently.
Yeah, it does look old timey though, enough to be in the 80s. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Alright, so Crystal versus Penny. Now I'm not gonna lie, this 100% favors Penny. I literally don't think Penny can lose. I literally think that Penny could probably get it perfect. Not to take anything away from the fact that Crystal's been practicing a ton, but Crystal tends to be a more of an emotional player. They tend to put
I
themselves
mean, he like
on a lot.
straight up knew, right?
Yeah, they've only been playing for a few months, I think, 2 to 3 months. Penny, don't you dare.
What's
That's
he doing?
collusion.
What's he doing? He's gonna throw the game.
Can't believe this.
Do it. You won't. Pussy. Pussy.
Shit.
Alright.
Penny, think of the children.
I like that big band skin. I fucks with it.
Like Crystal's just needs to keep on practicing. Crystal tends to fall for a lot of traps, and Penny is a very, very effective player for taking advantage and frame trapping.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
That's how it's gonna go.
Okay, this game's over. This game's over.
It's gonna be one of those.
That's just,
Oh,
that's not how
okay.
you want to
No
start.
pillar.
Okay.
I think just matched.
Oh, it doesn't run up.
Yeah, okay. Kicks over the spikes.
Doesn't run up fast enough.
Alright, so I'm expecting 3 burst spades back to back.
Oh, he did
actually,
the
that's
fastball, the cool fastball, the cool guy fastball.
And Big Ben was indeed down backing. Learned his lesson from mashing earlier.
Yeah, I mean, see, at least he
Yo,
knows
the
he knows
blocks,
the two
though.
options. He knows the two options.
Okay, one for light brass. I'm not quite. No, that was actually light A train. I actually have no idea why. That's fine.
He's probably just pressing buttons.
Yeah, probably. But
Tim Westwood.
like, I just think that Crystal just needs to clean up the play. They're playing against the right people, I feel like, because Crystal's always pushing themselves. But them being an emotional player means that, like, once they start losing, they're probably going to keep on losing, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, but once their best friend dies, they transcend the being that we thought they were before. So you know,
I mean, I don't know. Friday the 13th for the NES only got harder as their friends died.
is that true?
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah. You just because like all your friends would be like specifically good at some specific behavior, like throwing rocks or some shit. But if the friend that was really good at throwing rocks died, you just couldn't throw rocks as well anymore, or your group couldn't.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
game
sounds like Monster Hunter, man. My boy needs to be better at throwing rocks than me.
Oh hell yeah! Or Demon Souls 1 literally gets harder the more you die to an enemy. The enemy just.
Oh yeah,
gets
that
stronger.
thing's ridiculous. Though. Fuck that noise.
It's so stupid.
Yo, I like how the parasol's already touching Big Band round.
The idle stances.
Give Parasol's idol a hitbox, man. Oh, what the fuck is this matchup? God damn it.
Yeah, I guess that's like that only compounds the pressure that's on Crystal right now, because like Crystal's a newer player, Penny's one of the most like seasoned practice players that we know. Crystal is an emotional player. Penny knows how to keep her cool way more often than, at least more often than Crystal. And then this matchup is also near impossible. Like just as like a cute little touch to the.
Yeah,
all
no,
the
this
things
matchup's
against Crystal.
bullshit. Like, I was talking this with Gex or like before too, and I'm like, yeah, Robo's like harder, but this is like exponentially less fun. And like more frustrating. Like Robo's like, alright, I know what I have to do, it's just like way harder to do. This is like, I don't know, but Parasol players like make mistakes enough that I get away with it.
Right, exactly. It really feels like the only way you can win in that matchup is if Parasol's making a mistake.
And like
What
she's
do you
hard,
do?
she's a really hard character to play, so like yeah, like they're gonna make mistakes, but like they have to do so little to play right. Like, and that's the thing, is like they strip out so much of what makes Parasol hard in that matchup, like in terms of judgment calls, and it's just like, alright, well.
Then when you have a player like Penny that like grinds and labs out their combos and setups 25 hours a day, they that opportunity comes a lot less often, and it's very concerning.
Yeah, dude, that shit. This matchup's hard. Okay, solo
Okay, so
double,
swap to the solo double. Let's go.
triple, quadruple, quintuple.
It is a better matchup, not by much.
I think it's a way better matchup.
I
don't think
know.
double has any like really bad matchups. Like I think this is fine.
I mean, double is one of the best characters to play solo with, just because double has everything you could ever want in a character. At the same time, though, she gets so much more with an assist. Like,
By that you mean the gun, right?
yeah.
'Cause that's all I really want in a character is the gun.
It's basically anything that hits that's either disjointed or has some iframes or whatever, so
Yeah.
you can flash step and just have fun.
I mean, that's why Double's the best character in the game, because she actually uses her gun. Fucking Parasol doesn't use hers, so
Well, she shoots through her umbrella.
yeah. But see,
she
that makes
uses-
it not as good.
I guess.
That's why they can't give
becomes
Squiggly a gun,
explosive.
because she just becomes the best character.
I unironically think that napalm shots are probably a lot more useful than a normal gun. Bullet that shoots twice?
Way fast. The faster, the speed of gun is like kind of what makes it, and the fact because then it being faster makes it a much better anti-air. As also it knocks down in the air. Like,
Yeah. Well, God, why does it knock down? That's so crazy.
well, it's techable, but yeah, it's not
It's
great.
so insane. And just as quickly as I could say that setup is insane, Penny has already won the set, taking it 3-0. Crystal is not eliminated yet. Crystal,
There's just not a lot
play.
to say, not a lot to say there. You know, it's like
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
literally just like
Crystal got
getting
Skullgirls.
jumped at. he gets hit and then he gets reset to death. Like it's a new player versus a like experienced player. There's not a lot to say there.
Yeah, it's nothing to be ashamed of, honestly, because like Penny is just
No.
if you're gonna lose to someone, it's gonna be Penny, right? Because like Penny is probably, I'd say, almost the favorite of the bracket. JP is up there too, obviously. Facade is no joke, so
If you're gonna be embarrassed about anything, be embarrassed about the fact that you're playing this gay furry game.
damn.
I mean, it's true. Be embarrassed.
I mean, my life is an embarrassment. That's why I play.
That's true.
All right. So once again, just a reminder: Crystal, Bio, and Gr8 will all be playing off stream. So will bracket number 7, or block number 7. But unfortunately, we do not have the players for that just yet.
And block 8, right?
Yeah, block 7 and 8 will be off stream. Yes, and 4 as well. So go ahead and get your matches in as soon as possible. Please do not hold up the bracket. It'll be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, good shit missing. No, man.
Penny is the favorite to win, except for all the other favorites to win. I mean, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Sounds like-
I'd honestly say he's my expected third. To be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, just because Penny's been playing other games so much, I would say that's not unreasonable. But otherwise, I would straight up say I think Penny is actually the favorite from my perspective. JP
I disagree.
I think JP is really, really good at this game and would normally be my favorite. But like as of late, I've noticed Penny just barely adapting to JP. Faster than JP can adapt to her. We'll find out soon enough. But right now we're gonna focus on JP versus Mega Missing now. Gonna get this buddy all in. Invite to game. Invite to game. Nah, if we go to Gr8, it's gonna go to game 5. It's gonna go to game. Wait.
Yeah, because I mean, that's the thing is these people play each other enough that like relative skill level kind of gets flattened out just because of the experience curve.
Yeah.
JP
JP
versus Mega
IME
Missing
telling
now.
me and informing me that Double is indeed a fair and balanced character. Thank you, JP. I was not aware. I'll be a lot more aware of what I say going forward.
Yeah. All right, so JP, are you gonna mirror match Mega Missing No again?
Oh my god, that was savage.
I mean, he's done it twice now, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be great if he does.
Back when I was in top 6, JP was my next opponent. I'm like, all right, well, it's over. And JP sandbagged, freaking picking an off team. I couldn't believe it.
Oh man, who would do such a thing to you?
Literally every.
Nah, it seems like a bad thing. God damn it, stop playing Valentine. This character's fucking stupid. Like,
She's fine.
she's
the
so
only character
fucking...
you don't like.
I know, yeah. Again, and like to play, like to watch, I'm like more or less fine.
Yeah.
Like I like watching Outlaw Spike as much as the next guy. Don't get me wrong. Like, and I'll watch some Duck Gator Valentine any day of the damn week. Like,
Duck's Val is so fun to watch. I miss that.
yeah.
Duck, come back.
I just think she's like boring conceptually.
I mean, I'm a sucker for resources and stance characters, especially stance characters.
Dude, I like fucking characters with like weird ass mechanics, but like, this is just I don't know. I just don't like how it all comes together.
I guess. The fact that, I don't know, like, Orange Vial to me especially, I feel like is underutilized. Cloud's the only one that uses it as far as I know.
Yeah, and Cloud's like now the best Valentine in the world, so.
Right? Yeah. Like, I feel like Orange Vial is what really makes her work because it turns her into a super Skullgirls character instead of just a Skullgirls character.
The thing is, though, like, even though it loops and whatever, it's just, like, it still is, like, you can just mash and then they have to play the 50-50.
Right, but now you're playing a 50-50 from, like, 20 frames behind.
But if you're just mashing, then it's not, because it'll
Yes.
buffer. The thing is, then he just does something that, like, land cancels you. Like, he just has to have a mash safe setup, which isn't that hard on Val. Val has a lot of those in the corner.
Huh.
Yeah, have you not, like, seen Cloud, like, actually, like, do the full corner set play?
I have, during, I think it was, like, December's, or maybe it was November's,
Yo, what the fuck is this
$50
route?
tournament.
What the fuck? Did he just air dash backwards and fucking do the body bag? Oh, yeah, you can't. I don't think you can link that.
I wonder if
Gotta
that's
go
character
for run up
specific.
grab. That route was weird. I didn't even know you could do that. Val has some weird routes. I have no idea what her optimal combo looks like.
Yeah. I mean, there's also characters like Double that
Ooh,
where,
good
like,
reset.
they have to like jump backwards to make links on like certain characters like Big Band or like barrel loops and stuff like that. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's not unheard of, but it is kind of cool to see it.
But air dash backwards in a combo is completely unheard of in this game.
More or less. Yeah, I'd agree.
Alright, tier? Meaty tier? Oh, that wasn't meaty.
Okay. Unfortunate.
That was not meaty. Boy.
Would level 3 even let her survive there? I think the iframe's going too soon.
I think it would have, because it would have eaten the hitbox.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Not much you can do there. Pillar maybe do iframe through the thing, but like yeah.
He had already done tier though, so he needed
exactly.
to do super. So I think if you level 3, like just I think he had to buffer to level 3 though, but still.
Can you keep your down charge by shooting tier by using down back and then shift to down forward?
No, because it needs to be 6 to shoot tier.
It has to be 6. Got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but every other game it has to be 6. Because otherwise, then she'd get overlap with fucking flash kick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a really unsafe IAD approach.
What character does it get named flash kick from?
Guile.
Guile. Oh, okay.
Sonic Boom and Flash Kick. His only 2 specials. Charge back, charge down.
I mean, you're talking to the guy that lost to 2 Street Fighter ripoffs in Mystery Tournament.
Yeah, Guile's actually one of the most simple Street Fighter characters. Is him and Ryu are always considered the most simple.
Oh, okay.
Except maybe not in 5. I heard they made Guile like kind of weird in 5.
Good way or in a bad way?
Initially in like a bad way, and now I think he's not that good. But neither is Ryu, because.
Kind of crazy.
But yeah, because they just have the most simple, like, the tools do their specific purpose.
That's usually what made them good. Whoa, would that have been a cross-up even if it did hit? Like, that was...
Yes. Yeah, he seemed like he crossed over the Meridian.
Yeah. Meridian.
Right, I don't think that I'm actually using that word correctly in that context. Oh,
Meridian's
that was...
not a word, it's the name of the city that Skullgirls takes place in.
No, what do you mean?
Meridian.
Meridian is definitely a word.
I think you meant median. Meridian a word?
Yeah, but Meridian... Yeah.
I'll believe you. I'm gonna look
The
this
Prime
up.
Meridian is like a... feature. Do you not know what the Prime Meridian is? It's the
A circle of constant longitude.
Yeah, it's the longitudinal equator. That's what we get Greenwich Mean Time from, because it passes through Greenwich.
And I don't know my geology.
Not geology. It might be geometry.
No, it's the geography. But like, I was trying to make a joke, and I realized geology was too close to the actual thing.
And I said it might be geometry.
Yeah.
Man, Meridian is definitely a word.
Yeah, I believe you. Mostly because I looked it up.
Also, the M in ASMR means meridian.
What?
Yeah. And it's really because I think the dude thought it meant climax or something.
Could have done install to avoid that car. This is very true.
Yeah. Yeah, could have done many things.
I'm being aware of your options at all times is a tough thing.
Yeah, I mean, he whiffed that punish on the Vile load. Like, that sucks.
Alright, so JP's definitely got the 2-game advantage. Missing No it's gonna be tough, right? Because like we've seen Missing No like suddenly turn on and play like really aggressively, and it works out really, really well for him. But we're also talking about JP here.
Now, the problem with this is that like he can't actually call beam that freely because it's too easy for JP to just jump at a range that he can't get like hit out of, and then just bomber fucking punish the fucking beam.
Yeah.
And then the bomber can't get punished out because you want the assist war at that point, and then you can approach on the punishing. See, literally exactly what I said.
You said. Wow.
Like, see, it's almost like I'm decent at this game, dude. Like, it happens. Like this is kind of why this team's alright against Mega Missing Nose, is because you can't really call beam freely, and then Val's so high that DP assists don't work if they're not beat extend most of the time against a properly defensive Val. I don't know if that fastball was intentional. It was a good double approach.
This is also like really messed up because like if calling beam assist at least uses up the double for the counter call, right? So that means Val's pressure is gonna end quicker. But when you stop calling beam because you're tired of it being counter called, then Valentine's just free to use it as lockdown like Valentine wants to. So Valentine actually gets more reward off of not getting
that was a bad assist call. You need to call that assist with your pressure, not after it.
Yeah, it's a shame. Can't use it to keep the... Like, you can frame trap with it sometimes, like after a lockdown, but like, you have to be really
not like that, because
definitely
Robo
not
doesn't
like
have
that, right.
Robo doesn't have the option to press anything. But yeah, the thing that you were saying before with the pressure is that the problem is like if Val wants to, she can just force non-interaction for that like little bit, because if you're calling like if the assist is coming through, then you really can't approach on the ground anyway, and then you can't approach in the air when they're at super jump, double jump height. And so at that point, it's like you've just won anyway because the life difference on a duo assist punishing a trio assist is just going to tack up so fast.
Yeah.
So you have to do the thing that Liam did to Outlaw Spike, which is when they come down, because they have to come down eventually, is then you use the beam as they're falling to catch them and lock them down and get that approach in.
Yeah.
And then if you can keep them down for long enough for Pillar to come back up, then you're fucking Gucci.
It's really understanding the matchup, right? You have to understand what are the movement options that my opponent's character has, right? Like, because Fortune, Fuqua, so on and so forth have, like, 4 jumps, kind of, sort of. Like, if they count projectiles.
Remember when Fuqua actually had 4 jumps?
Fuqua quite literally had 4 jumps, but, like, I mean, they weren't up inputs, but they were functionally jumps in every way, shape, and form.
The Peacock matchup got so much harder, man. I'm already bad at that matchup.
Yeah, nah, man, Peacock's free.
And I've been told it's a bad matchup now, too.
Yeah, it is.
I used to think it was a really good matchup, and I was just terrible, but apparently it's not entirely
a good
my fault.
matchup, to be fair.
I don't think the Fireball made it from good to bad. I think it made it from, bad to,
I mean, being able to control your momentum in the air is, like, essential for the matchup, I feel like. And then once you're half screen away from Peacock, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you have to, like, actively... I think you just have to actively search for the dead zone more now.
Yeah.
Because you can't TK Fireball into it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so next
this
up,
matchup, I actually...
we got Penny versus
I'm pretty sure this is going to be a slobber knocker.
People
are just
no
going
to
to get hit. People are going to take fucking bows to the face, man.
Oh, yeah. How many counter hits do you think we're going to see?
Just one.
Just one. All right.
There's going to be 2 hits. Me hitting you, and you hitting the floor.
Shit.
But no, I think... I don't know how many counter hits there'll be. I think literally just, like, people are going to fall out of shit a lot.
I can see some scramble situations going on, especially between the teams that these two players play. Parasol being one of the
Facade said he might play an off team.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna see a lot of just like stupid shit, like, and not the fun stupid shit. Why did we play this game? Stupid shit.
Yeah. like give me an aneurysm kind of stupid shit.
The show this to people who don't like Skullgirls stupid shit.
Get you all that likes.
Alright, well...
Okay, so standing hard kick round start.
I actually think Ophelia Beam is a really good team.
What was any of that?
Yeah. Again, see the stupid shit. Like,
yeah, like immediately too.
Don't show that to anyone who says Skullgirls has no neutral. You'll just prove them right. Alright. Yeah, the Gr8 can't actually do anything about that setup besides, guess right.
With the 2 hits in between.
Yeah. So when I say can't do anything, I mean you can always block, right, or tech, like the air grab, but...
Yeah. I mean, not being able to do anything is essentially the same as blocking in this game.
Yeah. Oh my god, why did you just go straight up?
Such a disadvantage.
Yeah. Facade clearly not knowing how to play this character.
Why is there a robot on this team? I just realized that Facade's put robot on this team.
Yeah.
Why would
I literally talked about it.
You talked about how he's gonna play an off team, but like, why Robo?
And then I talked about how I thought Ophelia Beam's actually a really good team. And
I totally missed out on that.
Robo Hairball's also an absurdly good team. And then you just add Bomber, which is the best put into any team assist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Good old burst bait.
Tech chase. Yep.
Safe
cat heads.
Heads forces it to be Facade's turn. One of the best.
The problem is when they have DHC meter on double, hard knockdowns aren't actually that good.
That had to have been an accident. Why would you silly slide when you have cat heads out?
Yeah, I don't know if you can cover it by buffering the right inputs. Who knows? My cat heads pressure is fucking whack as shit, but it's impossible to block anyway because it's fucking cat heads pressure.
It just works. And then you delay your grab input if you think they're gonna backdash to bait the backdash. Like,
he whiffed a spiral flare in his face and still got the hit.
What are these hits?
See how I'm just being like fucking like show Stradamus right here, you know what I mean? Like
Oh man, yeah, wow. Alright.
I guess he wasn't buffering down so he couldn't get pillar there, but
I have to guess that was the case. I mean, did just throw a shot moments before.
Yeah, I think he wasn't paying attention, to be honest. I think that was just like an autopilot shot, not
it had to have been like a scramble, right? Like, you're just like, what the heck is going on? And just go
that wasn't a true burst bait.
Yeah, but who's like crazy enough to mash there, right? Unless they've seen this.
I would do it, fuck it.
I mean, you have to have seen this setup at least once before to be able to be like...
What do you mean? She's that close at full energy, she can't do anything. Like, jump heavy kick I don't think will knock down fast enough either.
Then again, I guess you're like one of the 2 players that only down backs on or mashes beating, or what's it called?
Exactly. There's down backing and there's mashing.
There's nothing else in this damn game.
Does that actually cover every option? No, I mean, I guess it medium grab beats that.
It covers very few options, to be honest, but it'll cover most things that get thrown at you.
That's fair.
In the total possibility space of the game, this covers maybe like 60%. And like, but in terms of what gets thrown at you, it'll be like closer to like 90.
Okay. So for meta reasons, it covers almost everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, pretty much. And then people will be like, all right, he's going to stop down backing and mashing. Like, no, I'm not.
Gotta commit.
It's almost like resets are a pure guess, and like there's very little fucking interaction involved in them.
Well, some of them are, yeah.
At least in this game. Resets in other games, I think, are actually like better designed. They're just way less cool.
Yeah. I think this game...
Resets in this game are fucking buck nasty. Like, they're fucking sick.
I think the 50-50 resets in particular really don't. Because you get so much of a reward off of it, as opposed to like a reduced reward.
How did he know to grab tech there?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I guess it's Robo, so like you're not gonna do much besides grab tech. Like,
yeah, like what else are you?
Because grab tech is the mash on Robo, but still. Yeah. Also, when I say mash, I mean whenever you're in the air, you mash grab. That's the opposite of down backing in the air. Oh, tried to fucking yeah, tried to sniper him, but yeah, you don't have the time when they're calling L beam. That's not safe. Yeah.
Yeah, that jump in, you cannot make that work, unfortunately, unless you get that for sure.
Yeah, that's not. Oh, drops it though because this character has weird combos. He's doing the Liam combo too. Interesting.
I wonder what Penny. Why was Penny mashing tech? Or, I mean, not tech. Tag.
Probably just wanted out of there. Because Robo has left rights, right? Not like meaties, so.
Yeah, but like, I mean, it got Robo the counter hit, right? Robo wasn't able to do much with it because Robo does 0 damage.
Yeah, also you don't care, right? Like, you're at ratio advantage, like, who cares if Robo gets light counter hit on you? Because she can't heavy counter hit that, I don't think.
Yeah, ratio advantage, and it's Robo, so who cares?
Because also Robo's
now we care. Maybe not? Yeah.
Oh, that's a weird drop. He even went for the easy conversion, too, with jab. That's interesting that dropped on both. That literally looked like it went through Eliza.
After a wall bounce, which is what makes that super hard.
Yeah. That looked like it went through Eliza, though. That was weird.
I think Parasol's... Well, I think Parasol's just horizontal body pushed him away. And because she was horizontal, she didn't get hit by the light, so it didn't matter. So it was just
good up back vibe number 2 right there, because it got him out of the cross-up setup by only letting Bomber hit once. You can level 3 that.
You were able to block that. Wow. Yeah. Tears of Recovery is insane.
Yeah, that's why I said he could level 3 that, because he could
level
block.
3 made sense, right? Because you'd be canceling tier. But
I mean, it's the same thing. I knew he had time to block it, but he should have level 3 because you get a full combo off of level 3.
I guess that's true. You get to start your pressure all of you.
Oh, yeah,
oh, wow. Sod actually...
He didn't special cancel that. That was interesting.
Sod actually just takes it. Wow. Yeah, alright.
Like I said, we're gonna see some shit.
I mean, yeah, every situation feels like a scramble, right? Like, you have no idea what's coming out.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll just do a standing hard punch at neutral, and then, like, Robo will be jumping over you, jumping medium punch, you'll get hit from, like, the back swing of the second hit of jumping hard punch, and then you'll get a full conversion off of it because Parasol. Mega Missing No loses is off stream until losers round 3, bracket match number 9, so play your game against Bio. Yeah, so Missing No, Bio, Guru Slum, and the loser of this block will all be off stream until losers round 3, aka Block 9. You say Glock 9s? Glock 9s! You shooting up the school? All the other kids with the... Nah, it's distasteful. Dude, I haven't updated my school shooter tier list in a while. Damn. Yo, this one... I don't know. Oh, like, no, I don't want to be hopeful, but this one might actually be... It's most likely to be a school shooter tier list, not actual school shooters. I'm not a monster. And you are. I tried to go for the extension. Except not. Can't beat Sage. Yeah. At least when he's playing this game as his main game. Ooh. Good route there. I like that shit. You like that route? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they wasted a chunk of Undizzy by just doing a heavy. Yeah, but you gotta restand there, so it's like... I guess. Oh! Catches him looking. Well... goes for the grab, but... Yeah. True invincible. That's some, Arxis links right there. It's kinda hard. Interesting. Tried to punish that shit and couldn't. I guess just on reaction is just too much startup to sniper. Yeah. Interesting that he's not going for just a bunch of like L beams, because he doesn't have meter now. But like,
He should just be going for more. Like, just go for M and L. Like, either jump or like have them jump or have them down back.
I think as a Robo player against the Parasol, Facade was playing way too afraid. Because like,
Yeah,
we're trying to get
Robo-
hits in between to try and make the beam safe, but like you don't need to. You're fine. What is
if she
Parasol
doesn't
gonna
have
do?
a tier out already, you win that matchup
Yeah.
at full screen. I think it's one of the better matchups against Parasol.
Yeah. Pretty much
Like-
anyone that can like do decent work at full screen. Really tough fight for Parasol.
Well, I think her worst matchup is Fortune, right?
I believe Penny insists that it's Peacock.
I don't know about that.
I don't know either, but that's.
I've never
that's
seen a
what I
Fortune struggle.
recall.
I've never seen a Parasol struggle against a Peacock.
Then I might be misremembering. I'm probably
No, he might think that. I've never seen a Parasol struggle against a Peacock.
After getting hit by bikes a bunch, any player would get tired. Oh. They avoid the land and tail end. They get exhausted.
I don't get it. Is it a meme?
Puns.
Oh, tired, exhausted. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's put an end to this.
Alright, okay, Facade trying to win now. I see. How
Oh
it goes.
snap! All right. It's not even like.
Oh, yeah.
The light
DP
one,
assist. Alright, I see. I fucks with it. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, he's not pressing buttons fast enough. That low was actually
Please
a smart idea.
Okay, that was a really strange height. I was actually afraid that Facade was going to convert, but this is Fortune. Everything just pulls your opponent closer to her, so that's fine. Turns it around though, because Butch's Blade Assist is hilarious.
Goes for the low reset, standing low reset, because you're not mashing fiber, or you're just not.
Those guys
Yep.
who don't know, the Butch's Blade Assist is fully hyper armored, so you literally have to respect it or jump over it because it has huge startup. But like nobody does that. That's not gonna work.
In the cat heads, it doesn't matter, because
Cat
tier
heads-
death's not going to time right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well-
weirdly enough, in certain situations with that tier being where it was, it would actually be unsafe because the tier death would hit you, like would counter hit you, but that wasn't one of them.
In those situations, you can always like kind
Yeah,
of
he's
get a feel for
getting
that
hit
and just
high a
call
lot.
car instead.
He's literally just getting hit high a lot.
Yeah.
He would just got hit low and high as two separate non-comboed hits. Oh, you're dead now.
Why does Parasol need 2 standing overheads and all of the lows in the world? Nobody knows.
And an unmashable low.
And an unmashable low.
Like literally, you can't buffer SSJ out of that.
Also the longest normals in the game.
It's because her damage sucks and her fucking neutral isn't that good at like the ranges that most characters like to be at.
I insist that
Is
like
the
damage-
answer.
Damage literally doesn't matter to, I mean obviously to like a reasonable degree. Like most fine tuning in damages will never matter because if you can get more touches or never let your opponent have a turn, that's the part that actually matters.
Again, every reset's escapable, so damage is more guaranteed.
I guess.
I mean, like literally, like even if Bella had worse resets, I'd rather play her than Parasol.
I think that's biased because she doesn't have worse resets though.
No, like if Bella literally just had like the ones that everyone does and like not the run stop resets, I'd still think she's better than Parasol.
Huh. It's all
Her
the same
damage is
Parasol?
insane, and her damage off the resets still too insane. So that means like you literally give them less chances
Yeah, I guess it really does come down to like normalizing. But like
because there's no character whose neutral is that terrible. So it's like literally it's just all about like the ratio, like. And except for like Big Man, who I think kind of falls off the deep end in terms of this ratio, and also does less damage than Bella.
Mhm.
But like functionally, like I know combo to combo he doesn't, but functionally he does less damage than Bella. Then like, fuck it, like play
Yeah.
Bella.
I kind of understand what you're saying, but I feel like in a team game that's like so much more complicated than that because getting less damage and needing more resets actually helps contribute to you being able to apply more pressure later on in the game and potentially TODing like their third character, for example. Because you build more meter by resetting, right? You also deny your opponent meter. And having resources carry over across deaths means a lot, right?
I think it's like to the point where I think that's such a marginal part of the game.
I don't, but I'm not good yet, if ever.
I mean, neither am I, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't beat Sage.
I can't be Sage. Only listen to Sonic Fox's opinions about this game, dicks and tails.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Good assist call actually round start to kind of get that delay, because he forces him to block that, as soon as he sees him not jump, he forces him to block that Luger on the ground.
I find it really strange that, like, Challenge calls this.
Yeah, doing that again.
This is just winter finals.
Yeah, this is going good for JP. Except until he tries to fucking empty jump, double empty jump.
Okay. No grab.
Oh
there.
yeah, that's not the spacing.
Right, gets biked, which means almost no damage. Fast falls into a low. Now we got some decent damage, especially in the corner. All right, went for another low.
Number doesn't do the optimal combos though, or even like some of the more optimal routes he doesn't do. Yeah, it goes for the safe low.
Penny's route does only like 100 less than the optimal one because the optimal one is like
it does 8K.
It does not 8K. Maybe
does
not
not
that,
look
not that
anything
route
like 8K
specifically. That route specifically leads to more resets. But I thought Penny had like a corner.
Ooh, oh, does he got this?
Like 8.1 or something.
No, yeah,
almost.
You had to do the
have it. I've seen
resetting
Penny do it before.
jump heavy punch. You have to do that. You have to kind of get back over.
She totally has done that before. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it wouldn't side switch, so it's hard to do because you have to call the jump before you actually cross over.
Yeah.
Which is annoying. But this is hard now because just the life lead and being afraid of like you see he can only fireball reactively if he doesn't want to go in because he can get reaction snipered.
Yep. Fireball is pretty slow.
I guess caught looking at that because that was obviously telegraphed.
JP
doesn't
trying
go
to
for...
at least put something out there is using TK Fireball a lot, so you can land cancel the recovery, make it safer against Sniper.
Didn't trip guard with the drill there. That's really interesting. Maybe that's something only I do, but I would have trip guarded a drill there like 10 times out of 10 and it would have worked. That's such a common situation for Parasols to do when the tier's right there. Like, yeah. I think you always kind of just invincibility through whatever they're doing as long as it's not beat extend.
JP uses drills very, very liberally, and you can see it all the time when he plays Fukuwa. And because these two players have fought each other so much, I think JP just felt it in his bones, as he likes to say. Probably shouldn't do that there. It would have worked, so Penny was one step ahead.
I mean, Robo does suck. Compared to most characters that aren't Big Band.
Not according to Liam anymore, because Liam apparently found a solution for her.
Yeah, but we won't know until Combo Breaker, so...
no, I think it was talked about somewhere. Basically...
Was it? You need to link
he's running Silly Slight Assist, and apparently he has a Vortex with it that like, solves all of Robo's problems.
I'd be really interested to see, because when I play him, I literally only have to deal with his DP assist, so I'd be really interested to see how that goes.
Yeah. It's actually Sunset's Vortex. Sunset invented it a while ago, but she kept it stealthed and not recorded anywhere.
I need to see it, because I've seen a what's it called, Robo Cilia Slide Vortex from Cloud before, so...
Oh, dang. Cilia Slide is such an interesting choice for this. It's not the worst, but it's also not, like, something you would just on paper think, like, oh yeah, this
I mean,
is
it's like, picking it over Bomber is just such a fucking, like, dicey thing.
Yeah, right? Like, it better be fucking worth it.
Also, I know we're not talking about this game very much, but it's literally like, if anyone's watched this tournament before, you've seen this happen.
Yeah.
This game is very familiar. But yeah, like, it's like picking A-Train. It's like, yeah, it's really good, but like, Brass and Beat Extend are like also crazy. Is he memeing? I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's memeing.
Yeah, he's memeing.
Yeah, he definitely could have just bombered there. Or Lugered, or fucking supered, or done literally anything.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, to build off of what Kenji was saying, like, if any of you have seen Skullgirls before, but like, for those of you who haven't, Double is a character whose pressure is so powerful, especially with an assist character, that until someone breaks out, there's actually nothing to say once Double gets started.
I mean, yeah, we can say what's the mix-up, but like Mike Z says, that's literally the worst commentary you can ever fucking
filler.
make.
You might as well just say, like, it doesn't mean anything.
It literally means you know as much as the next guy watching then, because it's like, yeah, I don't know the mix-up either, but it's like, you gotta talk about why they go for what, or like what's kind of happening, or talk about what neutral that just ended because now they're about to get reset.
Mm-hmm. And we can talk about like how many overheads we had in a row with a condition.
Pillar plus assist is really good when you can't like actively pressure like that.
Like Butcher's Blade can sometimes just get you a free double snap like round start, which is kind of crazy.
I wonder actually if you could have chicken blocked back as soon as empty jumping in, that probably actually would have beat that setup, but that's hard. Oh, the duck pressure, that really low jump medium kick.
So once again, Double's pressure is a lot stronger mid screen. Double did get the opponent to the corner. Penny turned it around real quick and nice. Now Penny's got Double in the corner. It was actually gonna shut Double out of the picture, and has Undisney to work with. So this is actually gonna be really cool. Whiffs on the incoming.
Oh,
that sucks.
That was weird. I really expected that to hit Parasol. Good coverage. So even though that crouch fierce whiffed, he got it. Yeah, I don't like going for drill there because like it's only -3, but
whoa, who
that had to
snaps
be a missed
there?
input. That had to be a missed input.
Worked. I guess like if Penny was expecting like an armor grab or something ridiculously specific, but no one in their right mind would do that.
That was a risky crouch fierce. Oh, doesn't go for a tick throw there. So goes for double low and lets him push block out. JP, you're being really stingy with the grabs. I mean, I get it, like truly invulnerable assist, but like you gotta go for it. Otherwise, he has no reason to not down back. It's fucking Fukua.
I always find that weird. Fukua PVGC's fireball. PVC fireball is the Eliza pressure. I mean, Eliza's pressure is pretty intense, right? Once she's in your face, like she just keeps on air dashing in. But is the fireball super really the best response there? Kenji's out of the picture, so I'm gonna go with no. But JP would know better. JP basically invented all the Fukua attack that there is out there.
I don't know, I have some.
Yeah, it's true. Now you do. As of the last few months.
I mean, as of a while ago, he still doesn't do a lot of the stuff I do.
Okay. Is it more optimal, or is it just a better vortex? I mean, I know with Beat Extend specifically, you got some really nice stuff.
No, a lot of the solo stuff I do, JP. I mean, me and JP have like shared pretty much everything, and most of it's his. But there is some stuff I do that he doesn't that I've done for the past couple months.
That's cool.
Like since I like the burst bait vortex, he doesn't do it all. I do.
That's true. Yeah. That's
and
true.
that I've been doing pretty much like midway through me going to salty.
I mean,
I
to be
did
fair,
that.
actually, now that I think about it, I significantly fear your vortex more than his. That was not English,
Yeah,
but you know.
I think mine with solo Fukua is better than his.
Yeah, your vortex is horrifying.
My set play is just like my set play is just kind of better than his. He just has a firmer grasp on neutral and like assist timings, especially. He's like a lot better at.
I've talked to Penny, or not Penny. I mean, also.
And his reaction time's a lot better than mine, also.
JP's reaction time is insane. Dude, text grabs on reaction. What a golden god.
Yeah, his reaction time is just like really insane. And like so when I was like playing and like learning a lot of shit from him, he was just like I was like, man, is my reaction time just that slow? Like how good is your reaction time compared to the average player? And he's like, no, it's like I think it's decently better than most people's. I'm like, okay, cool. So like I shouldn't be emulating that part because my reaction times are really bad. Mine's significantly worse than the average player.
Yeah, same here.
Which is why I always
for things to work.
Which is why I always talk about like learn the game and then you don't have to like raw reaction to shit that much.
Yeah, reaction time only really helps to fill gaps where you just don't have game knowledge. I mean, it always helps at the highest level, of course. Right?
That was weird.
A little bit of extra reaction time.
Gets the combo anyway.
Alpha counters
it's
at
not
the
safe
weirdest time. The pillar is not completely invulnerable on startup, which is actually... Wait, no. She's running pillar assist, right? That actually... No, it was shot assist, isn't it?
Yeah, shot.
That explains why it didn't work. Because I would be like, no, pillar actually should be completely correct there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can still just up back with cat heads and still hit it, but yeah. Yeah, but JP kind of thrown away a lot of these one neutral situations. It's pretty interesting. Again, JP just not going for like any grabs. Like he's literally just letting himself get like down back the entire time. Like look, like you see this?
Oh, what kind of read was that? Going in with the air grab? I mean, I guess it's Parasol's air grab, but like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But then again, JP's done that twice or 2 or 3 times now, where he ducks the approach. So if they kind of lean back with the approach, then the crouch fierce hits them, and then the drill will just kind of hit any sort of follow up.
Oh man, that conversion was almost impossible. And unfortunately,
it's fucking grab tech. That's unsafe. Now you're dead.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well done.
I kind of fuck with that though, because if he got that, he won the game then and there.
Yeah, I understand.
So like I kind of fucks with that heavy, but
she put or JP put the money on the table, and Penny gambled correctly, and JP's gonna be walking out. Pot's looking big.
What up, twerk?
Oh, hey there, Cadenza.
But yeah, that show was good. What was I saying? I don't remember now.
I don't know.
I was about to say something about that matchup, but then. JP, gotta get a new shirt, man.
Oh, JP doesn't use a shirt anymore.
Nah, I still gotta get a new shirt.
Alright, that's fair.
You're not flossing hard enough, man. Show me your $10,000 Kanye white t-shirt. If not, you don't deserve to win Skullgirls. And KSG, you don't deserve the big Toblerone.
KSG, I totally understand the sentiment of like disliking charge inputs. Different is scary. I honestly really like the feeling of buffering charges. It more often than not ruins my execution than helping it. But it's because like I can't tap forward and then like a input without accidentally wasting my charge. But whatever. It's just really
characters
cool.
are usually built around that.
Yeah.
Like Guile and DiCaprio.
And literally any other charge character from a noteworthy game.
Nah, fuck Potemkin.
I think it's fine.
Nah, fuck him.
Alright, that's fair.
I don't play Guilty Gear, fuck.
And fight me in Accent Core. Someone give me a reason not to play Accent Core. Just beat me up.
I mean, shit. If
All
we
you gotta
stop
do is like
liking
beat me
Dragon
enough
Ball,
times that I feel hopeless.
if we stop liking Dragon Ball, I'll fucking play Emilia.
Fuck yeah, let's do that.
But I like Dragon Ball a lot, and
I
there's
do
locals
too.
for
Like
it,
I don't think that's gonna
here.
happen anytime soon.
I think I found a local like 30 minutes away. So
Fuck! That's good! My
Yeah,
local
once-
died!
once I learn Teen Gohan, it's over.
I no longer have any means of social interaction. Everyone's dead.
I mean, you can meet someone on Craigslist and charge your JO crystals together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
I mean, I don't know, man. JO crystals, it's like the Brotherhood. You can't just charge with anybody, you know.
It's true. I mean, clearly you can because you're putting out Craigslist ads for it.
I guess when worst comes to worst and your crystal needs some charging.
It says photo by Palmer, but this is a photo of Palmer. What the fuck?
Penny, I would love to come visit when you're here. You're coming out in July! Alright, possibly earlier. I look forward to the day.
Oh, wait, Mega Missing, are you talking about the Toblerone reference?
I think Missing Nose talking about the JO crystal.
Oh.
The JOC.
I don't know, I'd rather know the JO crystal reference than the Toblerone reference.
I mean, I guess it means you're a dirty Twitter or strictly Twitter-only memes.
The Toblerone thing?
Yeah, I have not seen it anywhere besides Twitter. Maybe 4chan, probably, but I,
I mean,
didn't check
Netflix?
That meme has... Well, there's no, like... Netflix isn't, like, a social media. Like, you don't share
Yeah, but
a meme
it's
thing.
from, like, a Netflix show.
Oh, yeah. It's made by, like, Will Smith's son or whatever.
Yeah, it's made by him and Ezra Cohen or something? I don't fucking know.
Who cares?
Ezra Miller, I think. The dude from fucking that terrible band that I don't like, but people like.
TLDR was a disaster. Facade
Oh, dude,
versus
there's
Missing
a
No.
Tekken local here, too?
Disaster. God,
Oh,
you
there's a
have everything.
there's a Tekken meetup
Oh, okay.
every Wednesday here.
What's the difference? Like,
There's no tourney. It's literally just some dude's house, and he says, I have space for 4 setups.
that's kind of
And then
cool,
says,
I guess.
me and the boys are heading down to Houston on Saturday for their Tekken monthly, so carpool if you want to come through. That's dope.
At
So.
least you got a monthly, yeah. That's still.
Well, that's in Houston, though. That's 4 hours away.
Once a month? That's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, that's assuming you were taking Tekken super seriously, right?
I mean, if the ATL people go, then, like, fucking that's fine, because those are, like, some of the best Tekken players in the world, like, right? So, because, like, Speed Kicks is ATL, right? Alright, this matchup. 6 different characters. I like that shit.
That's cool. Half the cast.
Shouts to Mike Z.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
that was a trade. That was a damn trade.
You don't get to see a 5-frame jab trade with much.
I think that was her low. I don't even know if that was her jab.
I don't look at a 5-frame jab. She was standing.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Alright, there
the
we go.
delayed air dash pressure, the facade. Super.
Oh wow.
I might not even have spent that. I might have just gone for a chip setup.
It is tough to like take that kind of gamble, but like.
Nah, fuck it. Like, what's he gonna do? Counter Venom? I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll take that shit.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't have optimized combos.
I mean, like alpha countering into pillar was also like a 1 meter option, right? That would like turn that around real fast. Get a convert off of it too, because yeah, Missing Nose just sitting on bank.
Oh, yeah. See, if Facade would have got hit by that in an earlier patch, because that would have still been overhead.
That was some really wacky pressure.
Ooh,
I've seen
did
Facade do
confirm
that
off the
before, but it
overhead.
still catches me by surprise. Yo,
Good cross
jumping
up.
punch the God button.
Yeah. I showed him that reset, even though I showed him a clip of Liam doing that reset. I still take credit for it.
That's fair.
1 into 3? I don't think 1 into 1 will do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just.
He's listening to the
so
stream.
honestly.
He knows.
The collusion.
Well, it's just because full and dizzy is the problem. Like, Bikes is a pretty good DHC.
Yeah, but it
And so
wasn't
is
doing enough
Slayer,
damage. to kill.
obviously.
That was the main issue.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Alright.
It was.
It's fine.
getting
We
hit with
Gucci.
Pillager.
Oh, no
No
dash!
dash.
Gotta buffer that dash. Use the stick. Get 5
Oh,
extra
shit.
frames. Oh, now you're fucked. Just do level 5. Just do level 5.
Go for boom! Alright, we got the Mao head. Oh, level
that's gonna
3.
drop. Oh,
But it
but he got
doesn't-
he got the one hit
what is-
anyway. So. That was
Oh,
weird.
because Parasol drop. Right, because Parasol turns complete horizontal knockdown. Can you believe, like, her...
Well, it's because it hit both of them. That's why. So like the property of the first hit kind of got weird
her
on the second
knockdown
hit.
and
On
her
the second
crumple
hit, it didn't hit both.
Her knockdown and her crumple animation are low enough to the ground that they low profile Squiggly's crouching medium punch, which is one of like the lowest mids in the game.
That's dope.
It drives me nuts. Like, why is that a thing?
But yeah, what's it called? Like that super never works on 2 people anymore.
I don't even.
I can't remember the last. I can't remember the last time I saw it like actually just cleanly do both characters all the way through.
It's wait a minute. I think it was like pre-grand beta of 2016, right? Because like.
I don't know. Did he change anything about that then? I just remember it always being fucking stupid, but sometimes it would cross up even if you held back in the corner.
Oh yeah. There's the way where you can like make it like airborne. I think with magnet or something. Remember that? And it still counts as an active hitbox midair.
Oh, does it? That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Liam, I think, had a clip.
Oh wait, yeah, I do remember that. That was
Yeah.
cool. Oh, doesn't convert again. Sounds Robo's just like so. I don't know. Like it's just weird. It's like very unoptimized. But it's just like he's good at air dash characters, so he gets away with it. He presses the lights at the right time.
All right. What's the incoming? Interesting. Okay.
Very seeable cross up. But,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you're just down backing and it happens. Like sometimes you're just committed mentally to it.
I also think it was just a little bit too far away to be. For it to be
M
like a
danger
200%.
anti-air. Okay.
Approaching with jumping medium punch. When in doubt, always do the same.
Oh, this character. Nah, not dead. I think you.
If you want to dump, you can.
I don't think you can dump the fourth.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, but now Facade is sitting on 5 meter. Using that many multi-hitting supers in a row just means that Facade gets
Missing
all
that
the
heavy
meter.
tier input was actually really huge. It let Facade get in.
Yeah. Now, Philia never really let Parasol get out. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that was weird. Okay,
Burst bit?
okay, he just goes for the fucking wonkiest burst bit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Wow.
I had to
that
spend the meter anyway,
worked?
even though he went for a reset.
I am surprised that Parasol would do anything in that situation. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, went for the Sonic Fox. I fucks with it, but you gotta do that. You gotta do that as you call the jump light, so that the assist comes out.
Good old level
faster.
3 coming in from downtown.
It's just me, or does the game seem like really slow right now? Like just
I was-
not the play, like the fucking just game seems to be running really slow right now.
I was about to say the same thing. The game just kind of felt slow, and I'm not sure why. I did feel like specifically when I was like looking for concrete reasons in my head, I'm like maybe it's just the fact that there's a Robo on the team, because like Robo pretty much makes everyone stop and reevaluate the situation.
No, like this Philia just seemed like to be moving really slowly. I don't know.
I felt that way too. I'm just really not sure.
I mean, it's like I never discount that shit anymore because for the longest time, Madman was like, I think like he's like, dude, with the beta, like the game is just smoother, man. Like I'm like, you're fucking just seeing things. Like, why the fuck would the game be smoother? And then like Mike Z does like 3 updates, and then finally says, oh yeah, by the way, I turned the frame skip up by 1. Because he was like, dude, look at fucking clips of like the last combo breaker, and then like play the beta. Like the game just looks smoother. I'm like, we're all like, Madman, you're fucking tripping. Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking
See, I
about,
find that
dude.
really strange because like I'm like 80% sure the moment that frame skip went live, everybody knew. At least everyone on the forums knew.
Yeah, he just didn't put it in for like a while, right? In the notes.
Oh yeah, it might have just been the Steam notes. That could be it.
No, he didn't put it in the notes for like a couple updates, I
Like
remember.
the Word doc? Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I don't even remember that.
He was like, I did this a while ago, but I forgot to like add it. He's like, it's running at the MVC2 frame rate, which I like. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, good old 72 FPS. The universal
Effective.
standard for team fighters.
Alright. I feel like this has happened a lot. Like, Valentine dies, then he does 1 into 3 to kill Fortune. And then Philia just like, does the rest of it. This has happened before. I've seen this movie.
MVZ, we are actually playing on PC right now. Yeah, PS4 scene is not big enough for us to host a tournament or the advisory stream that we do on Saturdays.
I'm playing on Switch. What are you talking about?
That's impressive.
Also, the PSN has their own Discord, which has a weekly round-robin tournament.
Yeah, so...
Or
definitely-
is it Swiss? I think it's technically
It's
Swiss.
Swiss. Well, okay, there's a long story behind it. Basically, they're fighting over whether it should be a double elimination tournament or a Swiss tournament. I'm with Snurd that it should be a Swiss, but whatever. Yeah, so if you want to play on PS4, your main hope is definitely checking out that Discord. Unfortunately, we run events only for PC. I mean, you're sitting on... Oh, you're just gonna go level 5. Needlessly fancy. I dig it. Solo Robo on teams. Yeah, you never want to be stuck with Anchor Robo, no matter how you order your team. That's a shame. It is really, really tough to deal with that. But Facade is going to go up against the familiar face going forward. These two have fought time and time again.
They've met in person, right? So they do know what each other looks like?
Yeah, when I dragged
Right.
JP to DTN.
Right, I gotta fact-check you on the familiar face thing, man.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what
full
Facade
snopes on
looks
me.
like. I don't know what Facade looks like.
Not what I expected, frankly.
Very skinny.
No.
God damn it. Sorry.
No offense to Facade, I guess.
Curly black hair.
No.
God damn it. Alright, never mind. I'm fucking done. Yeah, I like a couple months ago, like I found out Facade's first name.
I still don't know. I mean, I think I know Facade's first name, I just totally forgot it. Because I think his PayPal is literally that name, and I had to pay out to him at some point.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say Facade has a baby face, buzz cut, surprisingly short. He's like big but not chubby, if that makes sense. Like he's got bulk to him.
You mean bulk?
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was gonna. All right, so JP's saying that he saw a bit of lag. I know I was seeing a bit of lag for sure.
Yeah, I was too.
I wonder if that's what was slowing down the game. There was some stuttering. Yeah, I noticed. I'm
trying to
have
think
no
of-
control over that. I apologize.
Alright. So playing the Eliza. JP was asking me for tips on what team he should play.
Really,
Yeah. I gave him 2 options. This was one of them.
Eliza double.
Well, I didn't say. I said whatever you like with Eliza.
So do you think?
'cause
Why do you think
sometimes
Facade
he
is
plays
gonna
Eliza.
struggle against Eliza?
I think it's just JP's comfort level, and playing an air dash character against Facade is generally okay.
Oh, well, especially when
Because
he hits like
you
that.
need the air-to-air ability. Yeah, and also, yeah, this just got a lot easier.
Yeah. Knocking the Philly out of the picture is such a huge deal. Philly is
And knocking the
universally
head
known
off, knocking the head
this
off also
character.
is like a lot.
Oh yeah.
JP also like has had pretty good success with just snapping in his double, like just taking out his verticality, like, and it's really like paid off for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Snapping Facade like actually does like wonders. He just like is really set on playing his team in like a certain order.
Yeah.
Okay, let him AG, I guess.
Almost tunnel vision set play. If that falls apart, there's no backup plan.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking!
very self-convinced
That had to be the leg.
Yeah.
Alright, well this character's actually dead, I think. Oh, I went for it.
Also,
That
like
sucks.
even if JP didn't drop, I don't think it was close enough to dead.
I'm just silly. Then you can just cat heads for the fucking for the damage, and then get that health back on Eliza. She had a decent amount of red. Yeah,
That's
keep the
true.
head off. Keep the head off on Fortune. I think that's the bigger deal than like the health difference.
Yeah. I would confidently claim that double.
Ooh,
is
guess the
definitely
cornerback
JP's
too.
play.
That was smart. All right,
Yeah.
50-50. Oh no, went one
God,
too many.
One too many.
One too-
No.
Not push walking at all. Interesting.
Yeah. That is not safe.
That's not
from
safe.
that
And he had
distance.
2 meter. Why not just do cat heads?
Yeah. I think JP. Was
Alright,
just
Facade
trying
being
to
a
be
little
bit
slow on the
greedy.
air dash. But I guess that's kind of his MO.
JP's probably like looking for a way.
Ooh, good double jump there.
Oh, got the counter hit, but went for a grab afterwards. With that counter hit, that actually would have killed. That's unfortunate.
Hoping you're just gonna cash it. No, okay, goes for anti-mash.
No, mashes. Okay,
Alright,
no
is
conversion.
it one
obviously.
hit now? Any hit'll do it. I mean, clean hit,
That was a
not
good
trades. Oh, he didn't cancel! He didn't cancel fast enough, you had to be buffering that.
Went for a reset. What's happening? Why is any
Nah,
of this?
he dropped that shit, but then had the wits about him to see it.
Yeah. All right. I think JP quite literally put down his controller because I think that should have been. That was such a good.
That got
fucked. There.
That got fucked up.
Yeah, if I was in JP's situation, I can't imagine not mashing car there.
Nah, I mean, if you're doing that, he had 2 meter. He should be buffering cat heads as part of his bomber input.
I mean, in that specific situation,
maybe
JP
he got
hit
crossed.
after the
It did
drop.
cross under, but I think he should be able to see that. Like that was kind of the situation. That was the only situation where it wasn't going to hit, so he should have been just ready for it.
Yeah, I agree.
And you can input both pretty quickly anyway. You just do you just swing it back and forth.
Yep.
And press the buttons twice. Like you can do that in the time that takes to land. Weird trades.
Okay. Wow. All right, so just dancing around each other. The right button from Fortune or Eliza actually would have connected.
Ooh,
and
good
punished each
reset.
other really, really well. All right. Managed to play out the neutral.
Oh, that's
Ooh, that's
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
I don't know if he meant to do that. That might have been.
I
Maybe
think
maybe
that
he might have
does
went
combo.
for snap. I think. Damn, defensive
Oh
jump.
yeah, maybe like
strong.
try to snap in the double. That is true. That could have been the goal.
But he didn't have the meter, so
Yeah.
that could have. But I like that defensive jump strong right there. That was really good.
I think it was definitely because double.
Look at
these
these jump strongs, man. They're so good. Look at these defensive jump strongs right here. Oh yeah, you gotta lock down with something a little bit. You gotta call that assist a little bit earlier. There's a good amount of startup on it if you want it to be a true block string. Like that.
Oh my god, yeah. That's some
low.
Vegeta assist right there. Get free mix-ups for days.
Yeah, and there's no cross-up protection in this game.
It's so stupid, but I also totally respect it at this
It
point.
makes sense for this game. It wouldn't make sense for Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Because Vanish and Beam assists are like everywhere.
yeah. People still trying to use Vanish as a reversal.
Alright. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, no DPs from JP though, which is interesting. Oh my
Oh,
god.
grab. Untechable. Oh,
Alright,
that beats it
safe.
out. Good awareness of options.
Oh, yeah, it's
Unfortunately,
gonna
though,
get hit.
card does stuff anything else you could press there.
Yeah. And it's safe anyway, like, because he has cat heads.
Yeah, I don't even think you can like air dash cancel out of that. I think you're still too low to the ground. Fortunate. Hitbox on car is really, really tall.
Yeah.
Completely invulnerable. So no
Well, he
trades.
had already air dash anyway. That was an air dash approach.
Right, right. Like even if he did have air dash, is what I meant.
Yeah. I wonder if he's gonna switch teams. Because he's like more or less doing fine. It's like he's just dropping the set play, and like he's dropping a lot of the combos, which kind of sucks. That might be the connection.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things going on, right? Like first of all, JP's been primarily focused on
Okay,
fighting.
Philia double. He was saying he was filling the Philia double last week, and I was like, I don't know, man. But I mean, he knows his characters better than I do, obviously.
I trust JP's bones mostly because they're almost always right.
The problem is I just don't like the point matchup.
I agree here.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that wasn't
God.
gonna work.
Well,
I knew
that's
that
fair.
wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, that overhead's really obvious after that single hit jump fierce. Who's calling?
Is your dad? I don't know.
My dad is in India, so he might be calling.
Oh yeah. I knew the lore.
No.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Good old
yeah.
five
Tried to come down with that jump strong, but it didn't autocorrect.
Yeah. Instead dash lets them land, cancel, and recover. Let the
this
heavy
is looking
hit
bad.
frame trap into an overhead reset.
Yeah, I just think like I never really think that JP was able to, would be able to get started on Philia is the thing. This matchup's just like not how that goes. Oh, he got really lucky there. That shouldn't have worked. Good fastball. Force the land cancel. Yeah, mash that shit.
Yeah. While the super is happening, Rise MVZ. If you're still in chat after this match, I will explain and answer your question. Also, hello, Cullen Ahab.
Yeah, see, he's just, like, he's literally, like, JP's wanting to press, like, ground buttons too much. I always say this, Facade just needs to get air-to-air. Like, that's how you play. You air-to-air, and then you either go for really strong set play against him, which you should have because it's fucking Skullgirls, or you just snap him, and then, like, kind of have him tear himself apart.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You don't play his game. I know it's tempting to, because, like, you know, like he does stuff that's like not very complex, and you're like, oh, I can see everything happening. But like honestly, it's way easier to just put him off kilter than to beat him at what he does. Not saying you can't do that, like people have, and it's like shown, and people have done that as their fucking approach and been consistent with it. Mm-hmm. I just think it's not the best idea there. I think there's way more easier avenues to go about what you want, which again, why I don't think Philly is great there, because her air-to-air game isn't the best.
Yeah, and Cadenza also in chat was like asking, it's like, why did JP choose to go affiliate point against Fortune? Probably thinking
that's my. I'm asking the same question, bro.
Yeah, along the similar lines. So before I answer Rise MVZ's question, KSG, this is why you don't play teams, because they lose a part of yeah. So snaps are obviously really, really scary, and does really, really suck to lose a part of your team like that. But having an assist also completely lets you play Skullgirls, basically. So playing a trio is really, really powerful because of that. Playing a duo is just stupid in general, I still think.
Empty jump call assist is the strongest thing of this game.
Yep. Straight up, or safe jumping specifically. And
empty jump, and literally you can do it anywhere. So yeah, like assists are like fucking busted in this game, like a lot more so than other games. I know people talk about how like, yeah, there's no like fucking missiles or fucking Dr. Scholl's fucking shit. But...
yeah. Like you have to play solos so very, very differently if you want them to be viable. Because dude, a solo playing Skullgirls is like it's almost a completely different game. You can't have the similar mentality whatsoever. This is Grand Finals, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Finals.
Welcome, JP.
What's up, son?
Join the couch. Hey. Yeah, got that. Did the land cancel delayed overhead frame trap reset again? Got a hit, but then
it's like the most annoying thing in the world.
Dude, yeah. Props to Penny's defense. They encountered all of that.
Penny's pretty good. Yeah.
Pillar? Yeah, that was a really obvious pillar. I saw
as soon as you double jump and you can see the fucking approach, is when the pillar comes out.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh wow, Eliza lived. What is happening?
Yeah.
I can't see what's happening because there's spaghetti everywhere.
Yes, of course.
Alright, so now Eliza is no longer bleeding because she's almost dead. Lost all her blood already.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Not having to spend a meter, not even needing to use a segment assist.
Yeah.
I mean, not a segment assist, a special.
See? Like, it's really just like Facade's predilection to just be in the air all the damn time is like hanging him.
Yeah.
Anti-air is probably going to do wonders against him, but... Penny was really known for like aggressive use of anti-air. Just lost the best anti-airing character in the game. Eliza's out of the picture. Facade having a lot more tournament experience, I feel like that's kind of showing here. Penny only has a couple more games for it to click. I mean, Facade is coming in from loser's side, so Facade will have to take 2 sets. So we're still in it for the long haul, right?
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
The thing is, once Penny gets started with the mix-up, like it's really hard to get out because freaking Butchers is the most lockdown thing ever.
Yeah. I mean, but Facade wins the point matchup pretty hard here because DP assist and winning matchup versus point characters is like kind of good. Like you saw, Phenomenal tried to force out his assist a couple times and got really fucked up for it.
Yeah.
So you really gotta pay attention to that type of thing. And I think Penumbra's like fucking obsession with anti-airing with stand heavy punches, we're gonna fuck him up in this like shit too.
Alright, but just catches both. Unfortunately, Fortune was just barely caught by one of the blades.
There we go. Good jab.
Couldn't get anything.
Yeah, see, not using that time to get out of the corner, like get out of with your back to the corner is like kind of just whatever. You let him just like fucking fiber mobility at him.
Yeah. No, Penny just gave him
like that. That should have been like
you gotta be active against air dashers. Especially, I mean, you gotta just be active in this game in general, but especially against air dashers. Otherwise, like, you let them approach you for free.
I mean, air dashers not only to just like control so much space, but like when you push yourself to a corner, like you lose half that space that you could have worked with anyway.
Level 3?
No, just 1.
1 into 1? Oh, 1 will work.
No,
okay.
Wow, that killed.
I've fallen dizzy, really. Interesting.
Hey, dude. Fallen dizzy, dude.
Alright.
It does the damage.
Air grab, yep, I called it.
Not low enough to the ground to make that save, unfortunately.
But
you should be mash for that shit. You should be pretty much be mashing tech until you hit the ground.
Alright, so Eliza, I've seen this takedown like teams of 3.
Oh, didn't hit it.
Yeah.
Well, Philly is dead.
Real clean counter hit. there's no reason you should even have to spend a meter. Good stuff, good
Yeah.
stuff.
Keeps it from filling up too.
Oh,
Oh,
no, this time's the 50-50. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Chicken blocks is a fucking reset though.
Speaking of Fortune, comes by to say hi.
Oh,
Doesn't really do much.
Oh, fucks it up.
Ooh, losing
Picks
track
up
of
the
where
kill
you are.
combo.
Goes for that red burst.
Good conversion. Oh, fucks it up again. Come on, man.
That's... I think Fasad's just
Yeah,
trying to
this
play
is safe
TP.
anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
basically, yeah.
Alright. It's a shame that Rise left
I got
because
a
Rise
dip.
is like, should I buy for PC or
Okay.
not? And like, the fact of the matter is that this game still has more players than like 80% of fighting games on the market.
Eh?
Just go to Steam. Like, I'm getting really tired of like people being like, "Is this game dead?" It's like, just go to SteamSpy.com and check. Tell me if you find a fighting game with more players than Skullgirls. Go for it.
Cool, I'm watching.
DBFZ does.
Watch.
That's about it.
You're
Maybe
right.
Street Fighter, just because Street Fighter is such a core thing in the FGC. But almost every game gets shut up by Skullgirls. And Skullgirls right now has actually like 30% more players on average. I think on average Skullgirls has like 22,000 active players. Right now it has like 31,000, which is kind of crazy. Yo, that air grab! I felt like I got whiplashed there. That was crazy.
Like the first time I did the air grab against Outlaw.
Light DP after a push block. Gotta pay attention to see if they're
That's a little.
push blocked a single hit or not. Come on, Facade, you got the reactions for that. Don't pull a crank.
Actually does. That should have been punishable as well since he did light TP. Oh,
Ooh, not able to anti-air. That's unfortunate. Well, just barely too small of a blob.
Why is Devil so tiny as a blob? Can I get
Dude.
the lore in that?
Her crouching, her pre-block animation. Sorry, not her crouching animation. Her pre-block
Yeah.
animation specifically is so small. It low profile squiggly standing light punch.
Dude, it's insane.
After Mike Z patched it so it can't be low profiled anymore. Thanks, Mike Z.
What do you mean? She's a fair and balanced character. She just needed it, you know.
JP, I will delete you. Alright. Nice blocks coming out of
You've
Facade.
already been
Playing really
deleted.
patient. Kind of strange coming from a Fortune player. Normally, Fortune really wants to control the pace of the game. Fortune has all the tools to do so as well. Ooh, alright. Eats the air grab. Okay, no Mito's conversion. Cuts us a little bit of damage. Goes for Bo to do a really silly reset. Kind of like that. Oh, catches both characters. Alright, so Penny
Oh man.
just barely too far from the corner. Needed to do, what's it called? Get the wall bounce, honestly, with the second special. It would have been tough. The spacing was weird.
Actually, no.
No?
The way to do that, Penny could have just done one more string and then done JHK, and then he would
Oh,
close
okay.
enough.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Ooh, yeah, nice chicken blocking there. Yeah, the 101 pressure for Eliza. Anti-air into good old Horus insurance. Bird insurance.
Bird insurance, really good. Confirm.
Horus being your Geico agent for the day. Oh, that time actually just blocks a 50-50. Good respect.
We're using the meter. Well, I mean that's okay. Penny has 5 meter. Like, why not? Oh man, what a block!
Huh, interesting. There was a mid that came out to like slow down the descent because Penny had to block into his hit stop. And that honestly probably gave Penny the reaction time that Penny needed to be able to block the next reset incoming. I'm not sure why
Yeah.
Assad pressed the button on the way down. Maybe just expected to fall faster.
On the way there, actually you get. It's easier for you to be able to hit confirm down other stuff. It's also just like an added pressure string.
Alright, so if both these players would kindly leave the lobby and then rejoin, because we have a bracket reset on our hands.
Gr8.
This is it, guys. The final block of the tournament. The grand finals of grand finals. Alright, both these players are ready to go. Scores refreshed. Penny taking a breather. She wants to contemplate what is happening. She wants to analyze her opponent, get the full-on download.
Hit it up in where the block's at. The blocks are somewhere. They're somewhere in the wind. Not in my bones.
Not in your bones. I mean, I think we talked about this earlier, right? Where
What's up?
there's a lot of button presses that are gonna lead to like weird links. I think it was mostly when we saw Penny fight Facade in round 2.
Yeah.
This is actually a lot more cleaner though. So far the grand finals have been going a lot more
Oh my
smoothly in
God.
his favor.
Just round start Stein hard punch because we can, I guess. Well, now we're just blended. We're just in the blender now. That's, I mean.
Oh, Gr8 went for that punish there.
Oh.
Playing a
one
trio
wrong.
means that you get to countercall that while you keep the point in check. So I'm actually kind of surprised that went for the heavy counter hit on the assist instead.
Oh, try to be sneaky.
Wow, that was so smart.
Bring it
Like,
back.
chicken block land canceling the assist call. I mean, that is a pretty standard thing to do to punish Eliza. But it's still kind of crazy to
Oh
see
my
it
god,
come
what a
out.
piece.
On reaction too.
Rare.
The Sod is just in Penny's head right now. This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh god.
It was a very uncharacteristic backhand
Ooh.
from Penny. Penny
Up,
might be a little shook.
Hit.
Oh no, gets hit by Bomber. What was he pressing?
Oh man. Oh my god, what? So I can just imagine what Penny's saying right now. She's saying, who does a forward grab? This is nonsense. So like when we have the proclivity to do that, we get confused for like a whole match, and then we're just kind of shook for a little bit.
Why do you both say this a lot? Like, don't up forward grab. Like, I don't understand this. It's like really good, and it works all the time because it's really good.
Who does that?
Like anyone who knows how to play the game.
Craig, who does that?
You do that. Penny does that.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Oh,
Craig.
you're right. Never mind. My bad.
I mean, we both.
So what's
do
the
that.
math behind
We both
recoverable
do that
red and
kind of-
unrecoverable red? I'm
Recoverable
not sure what you.
red?
Oh.
red
So
health.
you mean like
In terms of
solo
red health,
versus
yes.
like anything else?
Well, I think they mean in terms of red health in general.
Oh, you
I
just
guess-
regain all. Okay, so the amount of red health move does, if it's off a grab, it'll do bonus red health damage, the entire combo. The grab itself will be entirely red health, and everything else is completely unique. Like it matters
my
on
God.
a move per move basis. Like things do a different amount of red health damage. How much you heal of it?
Alright.
All of it when you're not on point. If you're a solo character, you get 30% of it back if you snap the. Or 33% of it back if you snap the point character.
Yeah.
And
And plus assist is 66.
yeah. 33 if you get the assist, if you hit the assist. 66 if you snap the point. And if you snap both, I believe you get 66 according to Missing Now. It was supposed to be 75, but I think Maxi changed his mind halfway through. I'm not honestly sure about that. Yes, Hillbilly, welcome to Grand Finals.
We're air dash pressure right now. We're kind of stuck at the corner. Oh god, no. Oh, couldn't PVGC it though. Oh, but Penny tried to go for the jump hard punch. Got punished by the good old BB assist. We're just double overhead. We're just in the corner. Sucks. Oh my god. Going for the pressure. PVGC get hit. Come on, confirms.
Oh,
Rough.
we dropped the lane.
You
Doesn't
see it hit?
matter.
Oh.
Oh, wow,
Oh.
got counter hit out of that, just barely. And you will
Yeah,
confirm,
Penny.
kill.
Penny was in the second stand low punch animation, so I had to
I've
stay
seen
there.
one too many comebacks where Penny comes out of nowhere and wins with just the soul
Penny's got
pair, so
this.
it's one hit confirm away from death.
Yeah, Penny's got this.
They said well, that's why Mike Z put in an explicit number of 75. They didn't stack. Like that was it, right? Like they weren't supposed to stack. I guess Mike Z couldn't properly keep track of variables, like if you were snapping both the point and the assist. I guess that's fair, but I also find that very strange considering he literally has full access to the engine. I guess he was just being lazy.
I that too.
I'd be theorizing though. I don't
Could
want to
be.
put words in his mouth.
Right. He's also taking the request from the whole community, and like the community was like half bashing him, half not with memes and stuff.
I was like very okay with the 75% heal. I thought that was almost needed for a solo player. Because imagine if solo players had that. I mean, solo characters are already so powerful right now.
Yeah.
second best team size in the game, I feel.
All right, we're now running Eliza point, which I think is the
it's
appropriate decision. Yeah, because it's harder for Parasol. It makes more sense if we got air dasher versus air dasher.
Excuse me?
Bird insurance? Yeah, bird insurance, dude. Horse getting slapped, dude.
Like, the horse just landed and didn't do anything. Horse was just like, yo, sidestepping that shit. I didn't know what this game had spot dodges.
With DP on that one, kind of sucks.
Push blocks the block DP instead of opting to I'm afraid of the fortune pressure. Definitely not the best defensive option there.
Yeah, we're just stuck in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, this is just how some games go, right? Like, this is the character fortune. This is how fortune is played. When you get a turn, you don't let it stop. Fuku had the same thing except mid-screen. This is fortune in the corner, just goes on forever and ever and ever. And some games are just like this. Props to the fortune, right?
Oh man, okay, we're just playing with food right now. That's.
I mean, especially when you're sitting on 5 meter like that. Come on.
Yeah, you're sitting on 5 meter. You're playing your food.
Alright,
okay.
There we go. Damn. Sod on fire tonight. Is mom not coming in to yell at him tonight? Mom's like, alright, I want my son to be the breadwinner of the day.
My guess is code would be messy. Perhaps, could be, possibly.
No, you can literally see his source code engine when he's streaming. Like, it's not the best, but it's fine. I don't think he documents anything, which is horrible. It's like the #1 thing you learn. I mean, I literally taught a class on documentation, so I guess I'm biased. Also, my job literally involves documentation, so that makes me even more biased.
Same?
Your job involves documenting code?
Well, I mean, in the sense that we're documenting all the tracks and stuff when we're doing music recordings, you know.
There's a difference, but yeah.
I mean, there's a difference. We're still documenting stuff, you know.
I'm also refactoring and stuff. I don't think you refactor tracks. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if we refactor tracks, I don't know, make it sound better if we do that.
No, I mean, it just means breaking it down to the most simplest components and then having them reference each other to work, as opposed to like it would be if records had numbers on them and you were supposed to like switch records every second and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, then that would make the whole song. And like some of them would like refer back to track 1 like multiple times, like that would be the chorus track or something like that.
Oh, we have some DSP that actually kind of does that.
The idea is like whenever you're making music, right? Like you make the sample that will cover the music, what it's going to sound like when it's the chorus, right? And then you just kind of put it back on every time you need it. You don't have to recreate it every time unless you're playing live.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for the tournament this week, guys. Thank you for joining us. Shouts to all of you for tuning on in. It was a fun time. It was a good tournament. We had a couple of really good sets. Especially, I think like the first Penny versus Facade set was probably my favorite match of this entire thing because it was so chaotic.
So many things happening.
Yeah, it was just it was just counter hits all over the place because like there were really weird hit confirms that we were getting, and then like occasionally you can convert off of them, and then it would just blow our minds. It was kind of wild.
Oh, it's all madness.
The thing I don't get is if solos can actually recover all the red health shown, why not just show the max amount they can actually get on their life bar instead? There are reasons for this, mostly because you got a different amount back whether you snap the point or the assist. So fundamentally, it doesn't make a bit of difference. If the max amount of health, and also it would also mean you have to change how red health is calculated for a solo, which is one extra calculation that you literally don't need to put in because you get 0 benefit out of it. It's going to be ambiguous either way. Delft Fish, my guess is the code. Oh yeah, I already read that a dozen times. All right, guys. If you liked listening to us, remember that we do host an advisory stream in case you saw some players that played fantastic today, which a lot of players did. And you want to play at their level, well, you got to take steps, and we are here to tell you what your next step would be to improve on Skullgirls Gr8 every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, etc., etc. Go ahead and tune on in. Anyone's allowed to sign up. We only request that you've completed the tutorial of Skullgirls, and then we give you some advice. And also, if you want to talk to us or find players that are an even opponent, Gr8 is a great way to do it. But also, when Gr8 is not live, you can also tune into our Discord, DISCORD, into Twitch chat. We'll get MoveBot to link you an invite. You can join. Anyone can join. It's open to the public. Fun stuff. Tune in. I highly recommend muting General just because General's going all day nonstop. And if you're always struggling to find an opponent, looking for games is also going for nonstop, but that's a good thing, right? The people around the world are constantly looking for games, which is actually, I think, one of the best things about our Discord. I think we have the most active looking for games channel compared to any other server. So feel free to join that. It's a fun time. Also gives you a chance to ask us questions and ask for advice whenever we're not live every Saturday. Signups have been out, for those of you guys who don't know, for this Saturday. So feel free to fill out the signups. We posted all over the place. Twitter, Reddit, Skullheart. A Skullheart thread you can also subscribe to, so you can get an email notification if you'd like. But we posted on Discord, and we posted on Steam, of course, right? Skullgirls Get Great Steam, instead of the Skullgirls Be Great one. But yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Thanks for stopping by. It was fun having you all. And thank you, JP and Kenji, for being amazing co-hosts.
Yeah.
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 See you around.
Bye, everybody.